All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Very Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan ZR, and I am here joined by a guest that was actually a co-host on something called the Down and Powercast a few years ago. My friend Daniel. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh my lord, man.
That thing reached 5 episodes.
Dude, we couldn't have gone any farther with that because I was on a rampage. I remember I was talking about some very on the gray line shit. This like like half the things I would say, you would look at me and just like, Daniel, please shut up.
Oh no,
Quit
no.
talking. I was talking about some really just I don't know what the hell was wrong with me, but I know I was enjoying myself on that podcast, that's for sure.
Nah.
We
Well,
always had a lot of good times.
yo, yeah, dude. Oh man. All go. Okay, remind everybody again how we met.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so me and Ryan Reynolds, the fucking the story behind all that. We met back in 2013 to 2014, if I can remember that. And we met because well, we met on Xbox, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we met on Xbox, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And you're like, "Hey, what's up?" Then we started just talking. Then he told me about this YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on YouTube, looked up your YouTube channel, saw you had a few videos. I was like, "Okay, this kid's cool. He's got a YouTube channel. That was the shit back then.
Oh yeah.
And it went on every day. After the day after that, we started playing together, and the day after that, we started playing together. And then we both transferred from Xbox 360 to
PC.
computers. Yeah, to computers, PC. And then I remember I got this gaming laptop. Thought it was the absolute fucking best thing in the world. Looking back on now, I was like, wow, that thing sucked ass. Um, we played Hunger Games from 7 in the morning to 7 in the morning the next day,
Yep.
and it was ongoing. It never ended. And then Ryan actually came and visited me down where I live.
That.
He
Yep.
stayed down at my house, came camping with me. That was a very fun time. I remember that. Those were good memories. And then, like every other person's life, you get sidetracked, you get busy with your own things, and things just kind of separate. But
Yep.
me, Ryan, and Isaiah,
And if you guys don't
and
know who Isaiah is, he goes by the name Zaydid now.
Zaydid used to
He,
go for Captain Rage. There's all
he
kinds of
went from
names.
Captain Rage to Dice Roll, then now to Zaydid.
Yeah, I still talk to Isaiah.
Oh yeah, so I do too. I mean, it's more of like an on and off thing, but eh.
Yeah, I don't talk to him consistently as much as I wish I would, but then again, he's busy with his own thing, his own work, his life, his own stuff going on. And
Yeah.
as of you, and as am I. So that was kind of the thing. That kind of sucked because me, Ryan, and Isaiah were still very close friends. We still would love to see each other and hang out and everything. We don't hold no grudge.
Nope.
It's just kind of like a life thing. Separate states. Well, me and Isaiah are not separate states, but separate counties.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm separate states.
no, you're on the other side of the fucking world. Yeah.
I'm
So it's
in good old Ovenzona. It reached
yeah,
106 degrees today.
fuck. I'm in the 70s, dude, and I'm out here losing my shit.
Oh, dude. Well, I mean, you also have humidity out there, though, which makes it worse.
It's so humid. It's so humid.
I don't miss it.
You don't want to
Like,
miss it, man.
dude,
I would take
the thing is, like, I told Isaiah too. I would visit out there, but there's no way in hell I would go out there to live. I would not move back out there. I would
like
visit, but that's all.
the closest the only state I could really ever think of that's close to what Arizona weather is, that'd be Texas. Texas can be similar to Arizona's weather. Like in the wintertime, it's hot. It can be hot. It can be like sweating hot.
Yeah,
But here, man,
yeah. I think I know somebody that's actually in Texas. Yeah, no, I do. I'm gonna say frenemy, really. My frenemy, uh, Brian or Captain Shamu. He's in Texas. Because he's in the military, Hats off to him.
Shamu.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Met him in online schooling.
Dude, oh my goodness, dude. I remember that fucking guy.
Yep.
I remember
Yep.
Captain Shamu. I remember a lot of people. So many people, man, that I've met over the years through you. That I actually did not keep in touch with afterwards. I just lost track of them. There's so many.
The dude is doing okay for a small channel, I'll just say that.
Well, I know one dude that I completely lost track of. No idea where he's at. No idea what he's doing. No idea. You remember that fucking dude, Derek?
Yes, yeah.
What the fuck happened to that guy?
I was visiting Indiana a couple of years ago now, and
Yes.
you're
I remember
familiar
that.
with Meyer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I went there and I we walked right past each other. We didn't say anything. We just saw each other and just nodded and just kept going.
Well, yeah.
The
Hi.
dude had
Yeah.
long hair too.
I couldn't do long hair. I like to keep mine very trimmed.
Yeah, dude, I can't stand having long hair. My dad has long hair, but oh my god, that shit's long as hell. Uh,
Your dad's a headbanger. We all know this. Your dad's one of them punk rock dudes. We all know this.
oh yeah, man. I mean, him and I have been jamming out to, or well, here you can see my camera, right? I mean, podcast people can't, but you can.
I can, yeah.
So okay, so this actually was a straight up white cup here, and it's got
Mm-hmm.
that metal reusable straw. So my mom, I don't know if you know what sublimation is, but basically it's like printing shit onto things.
Yes.
So yeah, she made one of these already, but I liked it so much, so I ordered the same thing on Amazon, and she just put this print on here. It's the design of it is like cassette tapes with the bands and their albums on it all the way
Oh
around.
yeah, I see, Bon Jovi, I see fucking ZZ Top,
Oh yeah.
Metallica. Yeah, I see a lot on there.
So
That's actually a pretty neat cup. And then you got your Mike's Hard lemonade sitting in the
so
background.
I am not drinking today, and because dude, yesterday I fucked up. Like I
Oh,
woke up with a serious ass hangover. It was
God.
bad. Like, I mean, dude, hangovers, they fucking suck. Like, this is my second one I've ever had, and oh god, that's a whole story in of itself. So, like, last
So
night, I had an empty bottle. Oh god, it's a little chipped, but I this is my empty one, and
mhm.
I was just sitting there, just talk. I can't even catch the damn thing, but anyway, I was tossing it up, catching it every time, and then I had another one. But it was full,
Mhm.
and I grabbed it and I started doing the same thing. And I was, Gabriel Iglesias.
Yes, I don't get Gabriel
Yeah.
Iglesias.
So I was just watching him. I was already pretty much drunk, and I was just watching him, listening to him, and I was throwing the bottle up, the full bottle, and catching it every time, just whatever, fidgeting with it. And then I throw it up again, and somehow I miss it, and it hits my carpet and shatters. Like, how does that happen?
That's a whole bottle just wasted.
Yeah, well, there was some still left in there, and I just took the broken part and just drank the rest of it.
That's so depressing. It's like wasted. I got to throw this shit away. I'm drinking it. No, I don't know what it is. I don't like Mike's Hard Lemonade, man. I don't like them twisted teas. Them 20 ounces. That's what
Yeah.
I'm enjoying.
Oh god. Dude, the hangover part, that was awful. Today's my sister's birthday, by the way, and she's
Oh,
yeah,
hello, Sarah. Says happy birthday.
hell yeah, and
Still remember your sister's name?
yeah, no, she's spending the day with her friend at the mall and whatever, and
How old is Sarah now?
she's 16 now.
Whoa.
Yep, gonna be a licensed driver tomorrow.
Oh my god.
I know, man. I feel so
I, I,
old.
I know people I know people are like, well, I'm 16 too. It ain't that crazy. No, the thing that's crazy to me is you gotta remember, I haven't really spoken or seen Ryan since 2018.
Yeah,
maybe 2018.
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a fucking long
I think
time.
it was actually like after we had done the Diamond Power cast that didn't last very long.
That did not last long.
No, dude. Like that was back when I played General Diamond. That character, I'd like that. That was
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite characters that I've played as myself. But like at the same time, I'm kind of glad I'm done with that character.
people always get it misconstrued and get it kind of weird. They're like, "What do you mean by character? What do you mean by character?" Let me figure it. Let me tell you this. This is how I explain it. A character, because everyone on YouTube is not how they are in real life.
No.
No one is that energized all the time. No one is like that all the time. There is a few out there that are,
Mm-hmm.
and good for them. But I mean, like a lot of people, man, like you gotta like pump yourself up for that energy to be. Or if you just do, because honestly, if you just be yourself online, man, you are going to not go nowhere.
Well, see, I mean,
Very rarely, you're gonna be yourself and get out there. You have to have a lot of people that are just like you.
right. And I mean, dude,
And
like I went through like you know this big story I'm telling on YouTube.
honestly, man, I haven't really kept up with YouTube. I had to reinstall the Discord app just now. I had to reinstall fucking. I reinstalled YouTube 2 days ago. Uh,
But well, I
I've
mean,
been so out of the loop of social media and everything else. I just been kind of
you've been living a life.
yeah. I've been kind of just working
Good
and
man.
trying to get up for this to have this fucking wedding. You
Oh
know,
yeah, congrats on that.
yeah. And I turned 20 a few days ago.
Real? Oh shit! Well, happy belated birthday.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, well, not a few days ago. I turned 20 July 25th.
Oh
I
fuck.
turned 20, so that's
Maybe yeah. A couple of, or no, like what, a month ago?
yeah, so yeah.
A
It
month
wasn't like a
a
few days ago.
month ish
It's been a
ago.
minute. Yeah, a monthish ago, and I'm just kind of rolling with the punches. I don't build fences anymore with
Oh
my
no,
father. No, man, I'm a truck driver now. Getting ready to go take my CDL.
I heard those guys
About to
get
sign.
paid good money.
Yeah, I'm about to sign some contracts with Amazon and a few other companies.
Nice.
Um, this hopefully it goes well. Some people have had stories where it don't go well. Hopefully mine does. Um, but it's gonna be a while for all that happens because you have to be 21 to go over state lines with the CDO. If you're under the age, you can have a CDO. You just can't go over state lines.
Oh
But
shit.
state lines, going over state lines is the big part of it
Right.
because you want that option to, you can travel wherever. But
Yeah.
that's not the option for me right now. But that's okay. I ain't rushed to do anything. But yeah, man, life's been just crazy. It's been nuts. It really has been. Um, but yeah, me and Ryan met so long ago, and it's sorry for talking a lot. There's just a lot I gotta say.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It's
Oh,
crazy.
very. Yeah, man. Shit happens. I mean, I have a date coming up really soon here.
A date like with a girl?
Yep.
Oh no shit. Is
Yep.
it a girl you met at work?
No, no, no.
No.
I'm not yet comfortable with explaining on the podcast just yet.
Oh no, no, that's fair. I was yeah. Do
Like
you at least
I'll tell you off stream, but
that's fair.
yeah. But yeah, no, we're meeting up at this place in Central Phoenix, and we're gonna have listen to a couple of bands that are gonna be playing there. So that should be pretty fun. And I mean, she seems really nice. I mean, we've been messaging every day, and she actually initiates conversation, which I'm glad. It means
Oh,
okay,
like
she actually, huh?
we'll talk first. She'll like ask you something first. You don't have to talk to her first.
But yeah, I mean, I do reach out to her first sometimes, but like
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like
it
the
seems like
time
she's
you all
actually
talk.
interested in me, which I'm glad because like, dude,
Yeah.
like the past few months now, I've been looking for, a what's that term?
A relationship?
Yeah, I guess, or like a significant other. Well, that too.
Significant other.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've been looking for some kind of companionship, and because like just everywhere I looked, even like at the mall or if I'm just at work or whatever the hell, I will see these couples. Like the ladies just like hugging the guy and walking with him and holding hands. I'm like, son of a bitch, that looks nice. And then
It's crazy, man. It's something that you it's something I could not explain to you until you've had it.
yeah,
If that makes sense. It's Let me put it to you this way. I I met my fiance Jalen. I met her almost 2 years ago. A year and 7 months ago I met her. This fifth, so today is our 7 months.
shit, man.
Our year and 7 months. People are like, well, you got engaged very early. Um
Well,
well
the chemistry's there.
I was always just told, like, if you found the right person, why fucking wait? I ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Hell, she fucking lives with me. She's just visiting family right now.
Huh? Nice.
Yeah, she lives here with me. She's just visiting her family for a few weeks. That's all. And she's 2 hours away. She literally lives by your old town. you know, ain't that something?
Yeah,
But
small world, pretty much.
it is a small fucking world. It's very crazy, and she loves it down here. Next, being this close to Indy, she loves it. She does because she's never actually left the state of Indiana.
Oh, like ever.
Never, man. She's never left the state of Indiana except for one time I took her to Kings Island in Ohio, but that's like nothing. So I'm excited to take her around the world, show her cool shit.
Hell yeah,
Because I've been
man.
to Tennessee, I've been to fucking Kauai, I've been to California. I've been everywhere, and it'd be cool to show her some of that. Show her what the world really has. But relationships, Ryan, it's crazy because when I met this girl, I thought, okay, here's just another one. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
Let's see where this goes.
right.
And it went well. It went good. And at one point, I asked myself, I was sitting there, and I was sitting there, and this was back when I was, fuck, man, I was getting ready to turn 19, and I was still I was in a weird place at the time.
Yeah.
I was sitting there on my back porch, man. I was smoking this joint, and I was like, okay, what the fuck's happening right now, Dan? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with her?
Yeah.
What's our plan? Where are we going with this? We're gonna do long term. We're gonna put our all into this, or we're just gonna say fuck it and see what happens. Not put any effort. Daniel decided we should put effort, and it turned out amazingly. And I wouldn't do. I couldn't think of anything that I wouldn't do for this woman at any time of the day, any second of the day. She tells me to jump, I fucking jump, man. You know, there's nothing I wouldn't
Just
do for her.
don't get stuck in the loop of like, okay, now that I have this, I have
They call that
to
pussy
like live
whipped.
my life like through this. Like you should have a mutual understanding that you both have lives. Yet, I mean, you're still sharing a life, but
We
like,
do have a mutual understanding.
okay, because
Yeah, like,
I just don't want you to get like trapped, in like the
oh no,
oh
no,
my wife is controlling me kind of thing. Because I've seen guys go through
oh,
that. So I'm
oh no, 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 Ryan. Listen, I asserted that. I asserted that dominance real fucking quick because I wasn't about to let that happen to me. Because I don't I like to do my own thing still.
oh yeah, man.
But like currently, what I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to get her into video games. She's like kind of biting at it, but not really. Like I got her into Assassin's Creed. She loves Assassin's Creed. Um, I play a lot of UFC games. She likes those, but I don't know. She's goofy. She's a big movie buff, as am I. I'm a big movie buff. I love movies. Love watching movies. I love all that. Um, she's big into film. I'm big into film. Um, she's a big decorator, which I'm not into. I could give a shit less what what kind of color bed I'm sleeping on or what my walls look like. I'm not really big into decor. That's her aspect. That's her mumbo jumbo. I'm not into that.
Right.
But it's crazy, man. It's definitely something that I wish you the best of luck with, and I hope this person is someone that you've been looking for and someone you can, um, enjoy.
Hell
And
yeah, man. I mean, we've been talking, and so
yeah.
far she's already like I haven't even like met her yet, but like she already seems like a cool person.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, fuck, Jalen. I met her online. Took me months till I actually met her, and once I met her in person, man, it just went on from there. It went up, you know. And every relationship has bumps and all that. That's okay, man. That just kind of proves how like strong y'all are. Because the relationship, they're like, oh yeah, we never fight, we never argue. Hey, guarantee you, first argument they have is gonna fucking break them,
Yeah.
and they're gonna lose their fucking minds. I'm like, Abdi, you changed. You're a bad guy or you're a bad woman. Like, no, man, you gotta have arguments. I like, what I'll say, I like my lady. I like her to argue with me. I like when she tells me to go fuck myself, dude. Gets a little spice in there, Gets me like, yeah, that's right. She told me to go fuck myself, or I like, yeah, scream at me for a few minutes. I enjoy that shit. I like a little craziness. Hell,
Yeah, man, you don't want a
it's...
dry relationship.
no, you don't want a dry relationship. I've had a dry, no complaints, no.
Something
She's
is
just like a
bound to
mindless
happen.
zombie. Yeah, like yeah. I want just like keep me on my toes. Hey.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I enjoy about it, man. I enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, and and something else too. Like we were talking and because um of something listed on me, like how my nickname is Deadpool, and she's like, "Your name is really Ryan Reynolds?" I'm like, "Yes." I get that all the time, and with that, I'm like, okay, so on her first date, if she brings up Deadpool, I gotta know this shit. So I hadn't watched Deadpool before yet until like, or well, maybe like a week ago or so. I came home, watched some Deadpool, had like 45 minutes left of the film, so I watched the rest of it, and then last night I watched Deadpool 2 to get caught up. So now I actually have some Deadpool knowledge.
Wait, just as of recently, you've seen Deadpool 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah, I know I'm bad.
You're not bad. I'm just kind of like shocked, I guess. Like, you're going to rock the name Ryan Reynolds and just not watch.
Oh, super
Okay.
rule! It was super rule. Okay, so we got a live chat going here too. If you're listening to this on YouTube or on Spotify or any kind of podcast platform, we do have a YouTube chat going here. So Super Wolf is in the chat right now. He says, "Read some comics just in case." It's like, dude, I don't have any comics.
Nah, you don't got to read comics. So the reason you don't got to read comics because, in all honesty, man, if she asks you a question and you don't know, just be like, yeah, honestly, I don't know. But then you hit it with this. You'd be like, but if you want to watch Deadpool with me, you can come on over and we can watch Deadpool.
Yeah,
Insinuates to keep going
and
and
dude,
make
like
another plan to hang out.
I was working just maybe a couple days ago or something like that. Yeah, no, it was a couple days ago. Because, this is my second night off, and then I have another 5 days to go. But
Mm-hmm.
like she was texting me about like because you know about the movie Bullet Train.
Yes, I do know about the movie Bullet Train.
My friend Dwayne or DJ, I'll say DJ, and I we went and watched it. We wouldn't. Yeah, I know. He gets it all the damn time. But yeah, no, we went and saw the movie, and like the amount of cameos in that from different comedians was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, and there was one in there, uh, of Ryan Reynolds. Except he didn't have any lines. He was just there for like a moment, and then after that, I'm like, hey, I didn't know I had a cameo.
Ryan Reynolds has cameos in so many movies,
He
and
does, dude. Like, have you seen Free Guy?
yes, I've seen Free Guy. It's a great movie. I actually never finished it though. I kept falling asleep.
Dude,
But
it's a damn good movie. I've watched it like a few times now.
I keep watching. I should watch it tonight. I should because it's on Hulu or Netflix. It's on one or the other.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, I have it on Disney Plus and Prime, I think.
it's on Disney Plus. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it's
yeah.
on. Because I kept wondering why is this a Disney Plus movie, but um, I really like the concept of it. I kept falling asleep at the part where he kind of goes rogue. He goes off of like his CPU, his or his NPC,
NPC, yeah, yeah.
script. Yeah, and he's no longer a non-player character. So obviously, it's like a glitch or a bug in the game that the developers try to go in and fix. But they can't fix it. This CPU is winning this battle. I figure that's like kind of the whole premise of the game
Yeah.
or the movie, I guess. But I've never actually watched the full movie from start to finish, just because I fall asleep very easily. I'm a human Snorlax. Um,
Well, I
and I
mean,
don't know. Don't ask me any
the
Pokemon questions because I don't know jack fucking shit about Pokemon, man.
I don't
I
either.
know
I don't.
people are like, oh yeah, Pokemon, and they'll talk to me about it, and I'm like, yeah, please shut the fuck up, man. I don't fucking care.
You wouldn't want to talk to Harry then.
God, that's the thing that sucks. People, because I had a dude at my work tell me, he goes, hey Daniel, I heard a lot of people here don't like you, and I was like, oh yeah, why's that? He goes, well, they say you're an asshole. I'm like, listen, I'm really not. I'm not gonna sugarcoat you. I'm not gonna treat you like a baby.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you how it is, man. If I don't fucking care what you're talking about, I'm gonna tell you, hey, man, I don't know what you're talking about, nor do I care. Please go talk to somebody else. I'm sorry, but if I'm genuinely, like trying to listen to you, I'll stop what I'm doing and look at you, and I'll listen, and you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
And, and
Oh, Walt joined the chat.
oh, did he now? What, Mr. Walt? That's crazy. I remember him as well.
He's he's a working guy.
No shit. He's
He's
working stuff.
he's in retail. He's doing what I do just during the day.
Retail. Hmm.
Yep.
I'm a truck driver for hospitals. That's what I am. I know I said I was a truck driver, but I'm a specific type.
Yeah.
Yeah, I deliver like bed sheets. I deliver linens to hospitals and stock shelves and shit. And it's so fucking weird because it's like, damn, I never imagined myself doing this. You know, you ever wake up and you're at work and you're like, I never saw myself doing this at all. Like you saw yourself being something completely different when you were little.
Oh
Like
yeah.
when I was, yeah, like, and the thing is, I never actually had a vision of what I wanted to be when I was little. I never had like an aspiration or an idea. I just kind of like went out and did shit.
Remember
It was like, yeah,
You remember Zomwave?
I do remember Zombwave. I remember Zombwave. Do you fucking remember? Do you remember? Oh, Ryan, I'm about to throw you into some fucking real flashbacks here that no one else is gonna understand. So GTA 5. You remember when the
Yes, I
strip
know
club was
exactly.
Microsoft
I,
Studios?
yes.
Hell yeah.
And we kept going to the beach to get those free trucks.
Yeah, the beach would always spawn that big fucking like truck, and we just go.
We
We'd
would,
either paint it green.
yeah, we would spray paint them, and
Yeah, and then
we would park them at the strip club.
and the strip club was
The strip
fucking
club was going,
Microsoft
yes,
Studios.
yep,
Yep,
strip club was Microsoft.
yep. Strip club was
Oh my
Microsoft
god!
Studios,
And
and
we had to clear the shit out of that place so that we could get into the back office.
we did. We'd have to shoot up the place and everything just to get to the back.
We did.
Yeah,
Oh my god! The police were awful.
yeah. The police would not leave us alone. We were
No.
trying to be like as cool about it as we could. We never actually like, and that was the weirdest thing. Me and Ryan played GTA, man. I don't remember who else was with us.
It
I
was
just
Brandon at the time.
it was Brandon. Okay, yeah. So I probably remember the us three. We would do that, and our we wouldn't go on there and do missions. We wouldn't go on there and grind, make money, do heists.
Yeah,
We
no.
just go on there, steal the same fucking
Oh,
trucks.
AY was there too. Remember AY?
Oh, AY3.
Yep.
Damn, man, he.
I talked to him a couple of years ago. Holy shit, his voice got deep.
Yes, most people do when it comes to puberty.
Although mine is kind of the same.
No, you. So you have the same.
Like range, or pitch, I mean.
No, not pitch. You have like the same tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talk the same, just different pitch. It's deeper, but same vocabulary. That's why you think it's so different. Like me, I remember when I was younger, mine was I honestly don't know. I really don't. I know mine was a lot of sarcasm.
Oh yeah.
Mine was a lot of sarcasm. I was so fucking annoying. I remember listening to our old videos and thought, fuck, no wonder that first YouTube channel was just like not popular. Which I'd be like, dude, why are we not as popular as like these YouTubers? Like, really? Like, is it hard to figure out now? Look at us.
Like, dude, I remember when you started your channel, you tried so hard to be like Sket as Minecraft.
I did. I tried so hard to be just random and out there. I'm like, this isn't fucking me.
Oh, so here's something you don't know.
I'm like,
So
I was not a YouTube guy
speaking of
at all.
YouTube, by the way,
Yeah.
so I go to California for a week on vacation, and
Yes.
and that was for the 4th of July, and we were in LA for one of the days, and you'll never guess who I fucking met.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna play charades with this bitch. All right. Is it a YouTuber?
Yes.
Is it a Minecraft YouTuber?
Yes.
Is it Captain Sparkles?
It is.
I have a feeling.
Dude, he and I are the same height.
No shit.
Yep.
No shit.
We literally saw eye to eye.
Captain Sparkles, something about him that I always found interesting.
Yeah.
He's actually a very smart guy.
He is. He's very smart.
Very intelligent. He's not just like, yeah, this is YouTube, this is really all I have. Like, no, if YouTube did not work out for him, he would have a lot of cover. He could go do a lot of shit. You know? He could go do a lot.
I mean, the dude's over 11 million subscribers right now.
Yeah. I actually met a YouTuber down here.
Really?
I ran into one. Yeah, I ran into one. I don't think anyone has ever really heard of them because when I ran into them, dude, they were like so like uncomfortable. They were like not used to it. They were like,
I feel like that's how I would be if I got that popular and people did that. I'd be like,
That's the thing though. They had like a million subscribers. Like, I know it's like not a lot, but I mean, you really think about it. It's
well, yeah, no, and now in today's standards, it's not.
Yeah, today's standards, but like back then, man, like
a million was a lot.
When you were hot on the trail with like this was back when PewDiePie had less than like 20 million.
Yep.
Yeah, like that's when I met this fucking guy. So a million was a lot, man.
I think he's at like what 111 something million now.
I don't know what I
mean, Mr. Beast is at like 100 something million already.
I know PewDiePie's content has gone from like, yeah, I really care to just like, yeah, this video is not 10 minutes long. I can't post it, but let me do something random for 10 minutes to get paid.
Like, that's all he does now is just Reddit shit.
Yeah, I don't know. PewDiePie just
he kind of fell off.
There's no YouTubers that I really like anymore. I really couldn't like throw YouTubers like Scott is Minecraft. And fucking I miss him. I'll tell you what, dude. He genuinely made me laugh. Just because he's, I don't know, goofy, I guess. I don't know. Just genuinely made me laugh. But then he fucking went on a whole, I don't even know what the fuck happened to him. Basherverse, remember him?
Yes.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, I remember him and his girlfriend at the time.
Claire Biglegs?
Yeah, oh yeah, man, wow, that whole thing was just, wow, holy shit.
Yeah, Claire Babylegs, I believe, does OnlyFans now.
Yeah, oh yeah. And
And
wasn't
like,
she a cam girl at some point?
yeah, she was a cam girl at some point in Basher vs. Dead because he died of a virus.
Was it
Not,
COVID?
I don't think it was COVID. It was just a different. It was a separate virus. This was before COVID hit. Actually, I just saw a video popped up on like my thing, like my recommended, like what happened to Basher vs. I watched it and it's like sadly he's passed away. And I was like, oh no shit.
That dude was going through a lot though.
He did. He blacklisted his fucking channel, deleted everything, and just went fucking ghost because like a bunch of shit from his past came up and everything else. And then Sky was threatening to fucking. The reason you don't see like Munching Brotato anymore or like
Oh
any
my
of
god, I remember
those,
them, yeah.
yeah, you don't see any of them because like Sky was like threatening to like sue them and like take their YouTube channels if they didn't like sell them to him. So they
Fuck.
just like straight deleted their channels. I think Munching Rotato, aka Tyler, now works at like fucking Walmart or something. He's like a manager at fucking Walmart now, and everyone else, the fucking. I remember all kinds of fucking people, man. And the Bayesian Canadian, he doesn't really do anything anymore.
No. Oh my god, I
ASF
forgot about
Jerome,
him.
ASF Jerome still uploads. He still does
Yeah.
his thing. Yeah,
And,
he still
and
uploads.
Venom, he uploads every once in a while.
Yeah, Ant Venom, the whole like team crafted team just kind of fell
Yeah.
off. His
Oh, it fell
that was,
way off.
yeah, that was back in their fucking glory days, man.
Now
Those
you
guys
got
were top
like
of the world.
now you got like
No
Dream, you got George Not Found, you got oh what's that other
fresh
guy?
plays.
Um shit. He was on Logan Paul's podcast. Tommy in it.
And
Tommy in it. And then I forget who all else it is, but yeah, like those are like the new Team Crafted, if you will.
they're yeah. I don't really. I haven't even followed the fucking realm of Minecraft. But you remember when Minecon was a thing?
It still is, but it's nowhere near what it used to be.
No, nowhere near what it used to be. Minecon used to be like the shit, man. Like it used to
Oh,
be
I
like
know. I will
like
like back then. I really wanted
Minecon.
to go.
Like at one point, Minecon was bigger than Comic Con.
Yeah, yeah,
But then it just wasn't anymore. Like people would spend like massive amount of money, dude, on costumes just to go and like go there and just
just to
chill
wear
and
them
do nothing.
once.
Yeah, just to wear them fucking once. But then again, Comic Con, I think would be cool to experience. But I mean, I wouldn't go there for anything really because I'm not really big into like anything of that nature. But I'd go there just to experience it, I guess. But I
Yeah,
wouldn't pay to go there. I wouldn't pay to go there just because that's not my interest. But um, I know so much, man. So much of my like, and Sky's Minecraft deleted all of his videos, and then
brought it all back because people kept telling him he was this, or their childhood.
yeah, you're like, dude, you just deleted my whole fucking childhood, and that's true.
Yep,
Because at one point, dude, when I had access to YouTube, knew what YouTube was, there was no more Nickelodeon, there was no more, you know, Cartoon Network. It was like, yeah, Minecraft. Type that in. Scott is Minecraft. YouTube. That was my childhood. That's what I watched every day.
right.
And
Yeah, him
me and
and
Ryan
his
did so much.
Cops and Robbers. That was a really popular one.
Cops and Robbers, and then the Do Not Laughs, which we
Yep.
attempted
We
a
did. We
few times.
attempted that.
We attempted that and stole so many jokes
We
from them.
did.
Like every fucking joke we threw down was a joke in one of their videos because we were so just unoriginal. We weren't funny to the public. We were funny to each other because we knew our own humor, but we didn't know
Yeah,
anyone else's. What
dude.
were you about to say? You look
Oh,
like you found something that really excited you.
well, because Superwolf in the chat, he's like, YouTubers I love to watch is Stampy Cat and I Ballistic Squid.
Oh my god, those people.
Dude,
Yeah,
Stampy Cat is still going.
I know. Yeah, I know he's still going. But I remember him, dude, on his. Oh my god, I remember him. The first video I watched of his was
Was it the
a
Lovely
Christmas
Garden or some
video.
shit?
No, dude, it was a Christmas video.
Really?
Yeah, it was this Christmas video like 9 years ago, or like maybe even more. A while ago, man. And holy shit! And then they actually added his world into like, wasn't it like a tutorial world on like one of the Minecraft things?
Really?
Yeah, you remember that? You remember like the original tutorial world on
Yes.
Minecraft, like
Yep.
the castle.
Yep.
Oh my god, that thing was dope, man. I remember thinking that was such a cool, thing, and it just kind of grew from there. Minecraft became so popular. Then, like, I remember there
Like,
was a big Hero Brian craze, and then
do they still have the tutorial world?
I don't know. I haven't played console Minecraft, and
Oh god, I haven't either, dude. Oh god, what the heck? I think the last time I played Minecraft on Xbox was when I was back in Indiana.
yeah, yeah, I would
Like,
say last time I
I
really played
think
it, man.
seriously, like, oh
Oh,
dude,
man.
oh those were the days though. Those were the days,
Have you seen console
dude.
Minecraft now, though?
No,
It's crazy.
really.
Because I played it. I haven't played it for a while, but I played it. I would say maybe like 3 years ago. Like, just kind of hopped on it one day.
What do you mean?
Wanted
What
to
do you mean
see
they got
what
rid of
the
the OG Minecraft? Yeah.
it's
Guys. Super Wolf. He's asking these things.
it's different.
He-
On the console now, dude, you can go to Mineplex servers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
Yep.
can you can
I,
play Hunger Games now on there. You can play the mini games. You can go to
dude.
different servers. You
My
can do all that. Anything that you could do on PC, you could do on Minecraft, like on the console.
dude. PC Minecraft. Like, as of like lately, I played Hunger Games for like the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, just recently. It was very fun, and I was getting kills, and I was impressed at how well I was doing because I there were a couple of times where I got really super low, and I still beat them. But anyway, though, like, dude, logging in there, like, I have Mineplex and Hypixel right below it, and
Yeah. Well,
Hypixel is kicking ass with its people, dude. Like, so many
is
people,
it?
and then Mineplex, they have like on a good day they have like 400 some people.
No shit.
Mineplex is pretty much dead, dude.
I remember when Mineplex was on top of their fucking. It was top fucking dog, man.
Well, I think it's when Jordan stopped playing on there is when it like went down. Because I remember at one point, wasn't he like a part of Mineplex in some way?
He was a part of Mineplex in some way, I believe. And I remember I was in a YouTuber's video. He actually killed me in a Hunger Games, and I had no clue it was him.
Really?
You know? Yeah, I had no fucking clue. I was like, oh, well, motherfucker, and I left the game. You know how it was. So this is how Ryan played Hunger Games. Yo, I'm about to tell y'all, this sneaky little bastard. Ryan. Oh, Ryan dies. Hey guys, leave the game unsaid. We died though. Ryan's gonna stick in that game and make you just watch him fucking fail. Like, Ryan, dude, you're not gonna win. He'd make it to the death match and lose. And we're like, yep, let's go, Ryan.
Oh
That's
my
bullshit.
god,
It's like,
I
no.
I was so bad with that.
We were fucking, and the sad thing was, I was really good at that game.
Yeah, you
I was
were.
very good with PvP. I was very unstoppable, but I was also a fucking cheater.
Yes, you were.
I was all about my hacked clients, man. I was
Man,
fucking.
you and Isaiah
That's
both. Like,
well, like
Alex
Isaiah
got
would have.
so pissed at Isaiah for
Well,
that.
Isaiah would have like those hacked clients, but I would have like the paid custom hacked clients. I would
Yep.
have the ones that like were really hard for like the what's it called, the fucking the anti cheat software that detects me.
Yeah,
I
well,
would go
dude, they have
hours
Gwen now
hours.
on Mineplex. They have Gwen, which is
Yeah,
their anti-cheat thing,
dude,
and they made it to
Gwen
a physical.
Gwen
They made it to a physical character. It's a guardian.
I remember that. Yeah, she'd
Yep.
like fly above you in circles. Yeah,
Yep.
I know because I got banned a lot. But I know Gwen sucked ass because I know they want to have a good anti cheat software, but their anti cheat software was too good to where it would think you were cheating
And you weren't.
if you were just like a jitter click guy. If you could
Yeah.
click
Oh yeah.
fast,
Yep.
or if you were like good at the game, you could strafe right, you just knew what you were doing, you would get kicked. And you'd be like, bro, I'm not even fucking cheating. And it happened to me like once, but the fact that it happened just blows my fucking mind. And yeah, but that the hacked clients were crazy for me, man. I loved using them. And then Mineplex came out with just that. We would hop on Mineplex just to play that little battle royale game.
Yep.
just in the lobby, not even going to any games. We just go and play the battle royale.
Yep.
And I would go in there and fight like 10 people at a time, and then another dude with a better hack climb would come in and just smoke me. And then,
Like, dude,
and
the
I had
people with
so
the people with the fishing rods are annoying as hell.
so fucking annoying. And we had so many aliases. I had so many aliases, man. You had Minecraft 2014, then you had General Diamond, and then now you got Ryan Redpool. And me, I went from XX Minecraft, then I went from XX Mine CR3 FT or whatever, or
Tier 4
XX,
FT.
yeah, CR, yeah, for whatever the fuck it was. And then it was like,
It was a part of my name.
yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna steal this from Ryan. And then it went from that to Grubby Pants, and
Yep.
then fucking it just kind of went off from that, man. We were just kind of like, yeah, you know what? Ryan's not even in Indiana anymore. He's got a job. Isaiah got a job. And I was like, well, fuck, man. I have a job, but I'm still playing. But fuck, I guess I just won't play anymore. So we just kind of like went our own separate ways. And then I started like making friends, I guess, in my town. But hanging out with everyone, there's just, I like regret stepping away from it. But then again, that's just how life is.
Yeah. Things happen, things evolve, people change, their lives change, and nothing stays the same. The only thing that's permanent in this world is impermanence.
Pretty much. And I don't know. I know I have. So I think about it at least here and there. I think about it though. I think about the good times when we were younger, all the shit that we would do. I would think about it quite often. Like, damn, I remember that. Or I'll see something that will like trigger my memory to something. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like I know a good memory that we had. I actually went and saw Isaiah not too long ago.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, we called you,
Yep.
and he was like, "Ryan, guess who I'm with?"
And I'm like, wow, this is like a crazy crossover episode.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I finally, because I actually have a car now, and I'm like willing to drive. I've been driving for, years, but this is when I actually had a car that was good on gas mileage. Because before I just had trucks and Suburbans and cars that cost me hundreds just to get down there. This cost me maybe 100 to get down there. It's a little Chevy Malibu, great car on gas. And I saw that you got a car too.
Oh yeah.
I
Yep,
did
I
see
got
that. I
mine
did
right
see it to
before
the
it turned
car.
21.
Yep, I was so fucking hyped. I even showed my mom. I was like, "Mom, look," because I know, yeah, that's cool. And I was like, "Yeah," and I went upstairs. I was like, "Huh, look at him, he's grown up. Fuck yeah, no more bikes." That's what I'm talking about. But then, of course, when Ryan gets a car, he gets it in the worst fucking possible time when gas prices are just
Yeah.
fucking people in the ass.
Although I'm glad that I work at the place that I do, only for the reason being that I get fuel points, which, takes money off.
That's good. And what's the average gas cost where you're at?
The like around 390 something.
390 something. Okay, so you're about on par with us. Ours goes from like 4 to like 390s.
Yeah, like right now,
At
my
one point though
place
down here.
right now my place is sitting at like 397.
Okay. One point down here, man, it reached 513.
Shit.
Yeah, one point down, and I thought,
Oh, did we lose him? He's lagging out. Oh no. Middle of the podcast. Daniel, if you can hear me, maybe quit and rejoin. Uh, shit. Uh, Hang on. I got. Oh, why does this have to happen during a podcast? My God. Uh, uh, Leave and join. Fuck it. Oh, I'm guessing you got the call. Sorry about this, guys. I guess I'll just look at the chat for right now. I'm on Bedrock, and man, I miss the old battle games and Spleef. Oh, dude, yeah, Spleef. Remember TNT Run? That was a popular one too. I really liked TNT Run. I mean, it's basically it's the same thing except the TNT just kind of explodes under you, and then you got oh, what was the other one? There was another one. Yeah, yep. I loved parkour. Parkour is like one of my favorites, especially the adventure parkour. I love the adventure parkour. I oh man, I kind of want to get back into playing those maps now. Like those were actually really fun. You sucked at it? Yeah, I mean parkour. It's not always the easiest because it takes some skill because of the way that they build those damn things, but it's still it's something. Ah, shit. Almost an hour into this thing, which is around roughly what we do. I don't want to leave this thing quiet because then people will click off, and that's not what I'm aiming for here. There's always something happening during a podcast. What happened? I think my friend got a call from somewhere, and he needs to attend to that. He might be back though. Um, but I guess I'll use this time to plug the platforms that we're on. So, if you guys listen to Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Amazon Music, you can find us on there, the Very Podcast. Although we're still waiting on Google Podcast. I don't know what the hell's taking so damn long, but we're on there. Um, it's not searchable yet or anything like that. And what made you like stream it? Um, so okay. Sorry, I'm just reading a text from him. But yeah, no, the reason I'm streaming it is to kind of like bring more traffic to the podcast channel. Um, like after episode 10 or whatever, I think I'll that's when I'll switch the live streams over to the very podcast channel. But yeah, no, and if you're listening to this on a podcast platform and not YouTube, go ahead and if you want to like ever join our Discord or anything, or just chat with us live, um, go to YouTube and search the Very Podcast, and yeah, you can find the links in the About tab, or if you're on desktop, it's on the banner, the channel banner in the very far right bottom corner of that, and you can find our links. But yep, we branched out. I had to upload every episode, which I mean, there's 6 episodes that I had to upload to the platforms. It took me a couple days, but yeah. And also, I'm thinking episode 10 is when we're gonna start doing like video live stream podcast, like where it's not just a template, but you can also see us at the same time. Because I think it would make more sense. But yeah, I mean, I made a template because generally podcasts are all audio anyway. What am I using to record it? I'm using Streamlabs OBS. I have Streamlabs OBS, and I gotta figure out the whole thing with like the mic situation, like the microphone, because I have two, and I had a guest on here, DJ, if you guys remember him, um, where he came over and we did the podcast and everything. That one was not live; that was just pre-recorded. And you connect Discord to it. No, okay, so Discord sound will play through the desktop audio, and so will anything else that you have that has audio. Um, and then if you want to capture Discord on there, like actually like display Discord on the thing, then you would have to do like a display capture or something, or application capture, whatever the hell it is. But yeah, no. Streamlabs OBS allows you to connect everything to your YouTube channel, your Twitch channel, Facebook, whatever the hell. Um, hey, he's back.
I am back. I am so sorry, everyone. So sorry.
No, you're good, man.
No, it was my grandmother.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, she's still alive. I don't fucking know how, but she's still alive. Honestly, surprised me and everyone else. I just don't get it. She's had like 5 splints put in her so far, and
Shit.
this year, and she's still alive, kicking, going to work.
Wow, dedicated.
She's like, she's about to be in her 80s. She's still fucking. I don't know. It's weird. Oh. Yeah, sorry. She needed me for something, and my mom and my father are asleep.
Gotcha.
Everyone always thinks, "Oh yeah, living with your parents, it's awesome. You get to live for free." No, I pay $1,000 a month here, so
Yeah,
I,
my friends and I were thinking about like banding together and getting a place.
yeah, we thought about that too.
Well, except we had a very unrealistic goal.
Well, yeah, we did, dude. We were like talking, yeah, dude, we're gonna get a mansion with 2 pools and 6 game rooms and offices with bedrooms. It's just like, no, we're not. It's just like, come on. We're
Like,
gonna
wake
have a,
up, kid.
we're gonna have,
Reality's gonna hit you right in the ass.
yeah, reality hit us, and we're like, damn, man, we're all like still in school. What the fuck are
Yeah.
we talking about?
I
Then
mean, it's
I
always good to
fucking,
have things to look forward to, but start small.
yeah, it is always good to have things over. I would turn on my camera, but since I'm on like a phone, it
I
just be
mean,
shaking
they
all the
won't
place.
see
I
you,
don't
but
have
I
a
will.
stand. Oh, okay. Well, I can turn it on so you said. I know
Yeah.
they are not gonna enjoy that. Boom.
Got the neck beard going.
I do. Yeah, went full Amish on that
That's
motherfucker.
what they call me, is Amish.
I purposely do this. It grows up here and everywhere now. I purposely shave it all off and keep it here.
Why? Don't you want a full beard?
Nah, man. No. No. The reason is because I like the Amish look.
Okay.
I love the Amish, dude. If I could go live in an Amish community for like a few months, I would. I would love that. Just to experience it. I would love to.
I feel like it'd be okay. No, I can't say that because that would be offensive. Um, so we'll move
Now you
on. Not offensive to you, just the Amish community.
want to see something offensive since they can't see me? Oh, it's not really offensive.
Don't get political. That's not what we're
I'm
trying to
not
do.
getting political. I'm not getting political, Ryan. This ain't political.
Oh, fuck no. I mean, I'm not a fan either, but like,
No,
like,
hey, for real, these are my fiance's flags.
oh, but
I agree with like some of them, just not most of them.
I, I'll just be straight up. I don't like Trump or Biden.
Oh yeah, no,
I
I
mean,
agree
like,
with you.
I don't
Because
hate Biden. I would not prefer him to be president.
nah, he's too
I mean,
fucking.
he's not mentally there.
He's not meant to like. We're not about to get into politics because
No,
it's
no, no, no,
not a
no,
good
no, no, no,
topic.
no. Hell
But
no.
what me and you definitely agree on though. Biden's not fit for being a president right now. He's not mentally stable. He's
He's
just too
not.
old. He's too fucked up. He's look at the gas prices right now, dude.
Okay, no, 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 no. I'm gonna stop you right there. The gas prices are not because of the president. The president does not control any gas prices or anything like that. It is strictly the economy and the companies.
Caroline, okay.
And if you think it is the president, I'm sorry, but you're out of your damn mind. Like Daniel A. Yes, Daniel A. Mr. Grumpy Pants or XS Minecraft, whatever the hell.
No, no, this is why it is.
Oh no! We're not. We are getting out of politics because that will just cause bullshit, and I don't want it. So moving
Okay.
on. Um, yeah,
That's
I
fair.
don't want to
Uh,
get into that.
that's very embarrassment. That's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm such a shit.
I'm apolitical, meaning I don't get into politics because it's all a big joke. But anyways, um,
Apolitical is the same as being asexual.
oh, that brings up a memory that I don't even like.
What? What memory, Ryan?
Oh god, okay. So we had this girl 20 no, 19 turning 20, and she was working at my job for the summer,
Yeah.
and she went back to college for I forget what. I think it's something to do with animals, but um she enjoys photography, so do I. She enjoys sports. I do to an extent, and just a bunch of other things. So her and I were really clicking, and I ended up asking her out because we had a lot in common and I was attracted to her. Okay, and thing is, physical appearance isn't always everything. It's not. But and like she had short hair, like gentleman style, kind of like mine, but it was a little bit poopier, just a little. And she has that. Okay, for those of you that remember the whole Minecraft 2014 era, remember when I had my hair split down the center?
That professional look,
Yes.
as you kept telling me, Ryan, why can't you get a normal haircut? Why are you looking like that? It's professional. No, it's not. Doesn't classify as professional. Oh, there's a lot of haircuts out there, man. That's
Yeah,
there's something that.
I had the hair that like it ran to the front and just like whooped up a little bit
Yeah,
for a little while, and I got rid of that and I went to the hairstyle I got now.
and then at some point it was spiked, wasn't it?
No,
No, you didn't go to like short spiked at any point.
no, I don't like having super short hair and I don't like having long hair.
I know at one point you just had like your bangs. At one point you just had bangs. They're
Oh,
straight bangs.
the Justin Bieber hairdo,
Yes, the Justin Bieber hairdo.
the whip as my dad called it.
Yes. Wait. Okay. So you before we hopped on this podcast, you did say how many people are in the chat right now? Just curious.
We got a couple.
Give me a number.
It displays three, but two of them are
It just
commenting.
I displayed three, but it's not really important. Not really important. Um,
I wish I had 900,000.
dude, if we'd be too busy, we couldn't handle that. Come on,
No.
bro. Be like, it'd be asking too many fucking questions. I
Terrible.
wouldn't have
900,000.
it. I'd be making too many people angry. I couldn't do it. But you said that you had topics that you want to talk about.
Oh yeah, I already ran through them.
I know shit.
Yeah, I did it in a very smooth way.
Oh,
Yep. It was the hangover, the date, and what was the other thing? It was oh yeah, oh yeah, finally watching Deadpool. So I
oh,
already
family
yeah,
Justin.
so I ran through them already.
Okay, got it. All right. Um, I'll throw some topics out there. Um,
Oh yeah, sorry, Super Wolf. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. So the girl I was talking about,
yeah,
not the one I'm going on a date with, but the other one. Yeah,
yeah.
she had short hair, but anyway, like that didn't matter to me. I liked her for her, and it was we were just getting off of work, so it was like early in the morning because I worked nights, and
Mm-hmm.
the sunrise looked gorgeous, especially because we have a mountain in the front. It like the silhouette was great. So she got her DSLR camera out, and I got one of those. They're sitting up there. Well, actually, I got two of them, but yeah. So we go out there. She says, "Hey, follow me to my car," and she like because we were talking, and
Oh,
she grabs her camera. She takes photos of the sky and everything because it's a great photography moment. And that's when I finally gathered the courage to ask her out, and she told me she was asexual. And I'm like, well, fuck,
No.
okay. And she's like, and don't worry, that doesn't hinder our friendship. But then let's fast forward a couple of weeks, few weeks.
Yeah.
She turns complete rude, complete bitch mode. Like, fuck. Oh my god. I did after that. I'm like, okay, her time to leave is almost here. She's going back to college. Like, I can't. I couldn't wait for her to leave because it's just, oh my god. She made a comment in a Facebook Messenger thing about I want to say like Thor, Love and Thunder, or some shit. And I'm not even gonna go back to reread it because I wasn't I was, but I wasn't annoyed. Like, people are entitled to their own opinion or whatever. You think however you want, but if you're just going to be a rude jackass and just like go all out on saying in very rude ways how horrible it is and whatever, and just flying at it, like, dude, okay. I mean, I get if you want to be a critic, go ahead, but like, don't be rude about it. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
because she's like, what the hell did she say? It was, and I will not hear you out. And I'm like, okay, I respect your opinion, but I mean, at the same time, it's just a movie, just enjoy it for what it is. And she's like, I'm still not hearing you out. I'm like, okay. And at that point, I was getting really pissed off, and I called my friend that was in the same group, and I'm like, dude, she is pissing me off. Just, I don't give a shit what her thought is about the movie, but like, she doesn't have to be rude about it. If you didn't like it, I don't give a shit. Just stop being an asshole about it. And he's like, dude, you said it yourself. We're all entitled to our own opinions, so just leave it at that and just leave it alone. I'm like, all right. So I did, and yeah. On what movie? It was Thor: Love and Thunder, I think.
Yeah, that's what he told me. Like, all right, Helen Keller, listen, you don't want to hear me out? That's cool, bitch. I mean, do you, man? I'm just letting you
Yeah,
know you're getting awful upset over a movie. I mean, that's on you. I mean,
I don't know.
it's
There's just
hard to believe.
there's a lot wrong there, but
See, that's the thing, man. Like, I'm such a fucking nice guy. I really am.
you are.
I like to think I am. Uh, but when you start like coming at me or my friends or my family in such a disrespectful way, listen, your asshole's gonna be 13 inches fucking wider, bro, when I'm done with you. I mean, I'm just going to rip you in half. There is no more. I don't care. You know? Because if you don't care, you're just being disrespectful for no good reason other than the fact that you just want to be disrespectful, then why would I care about you? Why would I care if I hurt you now? I don't. And a lot of people were like, Daniel, you really shouldn't be that way. It's like,
Well, no, I mean,
you
Superwolf's
kind of you
agreeing
kind
with
of
you.
have to be that way, man.
Superwolf
Cause
says same, Daniel, same.
Well, yeah, because it's just, in my opinion, man, there is no more. I tried being the nice guy, just letting everything go, man, but that just turns you into a punching bag, and everyone thinks they can walk on you, and everyone thinks that you're just their fucking little puppet, and you're a bitch, and you'll never. Oh yeah, we can do this and this to this person because they won't do this and this back.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
oh God, and I'm so glad that I have the friends that I have right now at work. Well, one of them doesn't work there anymore, but like, we still keep in touch. But
Mhm.
um, yeah, man, like, I gotta give a huge shout, and I also helped out, or no, I gave my friend DJ a huge ass thank you, and I gave him like one of those bro hugs. You like take him hand in hand, and like do the whole like pat their back kind of thing. Um, like, I thanked him wholeheartedly because like he's been my wingman through this whole dating thing, and finally I met someone, and it's all thanks to him for helping me out. So I really appreciate everything he's done, and like he's helped me get through these dark times, I like to call them. I mean, they might not be dark, but like they're definitely took a toll on me. Like,
Long hair times.
but yeah, no, like, I mean, at work, um I work in retail. I stock shelves for, I guess, a living, if you will. Um
Yes,
and
but you're walkie talkie. The big
So
thing.
I was very by the book. I did what they consider like sucking the manager's dick, if you will, kissing ass. Just like making if as long as they're happy, then I'm happy. Like it got to the point where it was fucking me up. Like I was not happy, and
Well, yeah,
I had to bottle up everything and just be the slave bitch I was. So
yeah, man, yeah.
so right, and then my
Can't
my
live like that.
friend DJ, he really helped me out because he's like, dude, stop what you're doing. You don't get paid enough for that shit, and literally, everything you're doing, you're doing it because it's your job. That's it. Like you don't. 8 hours is 8 hours. You don't have to stay over. You know, like the managers, there's only so much they can do, and if dude, I'm part of a union, so I'm not afraid to fucking use them.
Yeah.
But like, I'm
No,
not
that's
I'm not
that's
there to start
100%
anything.
true.
I stopped caring altogether, and I go there, I do what my job title is, and I leave, and that's it. I don't do
No, dude,
anything extra.
that's true. That's 100% true. And we can make this a topic. I can go along with this. I have a I can say some shit about this if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Um, like my job, my boss would text everyone, all of our drivers, because we have multiple drivers. We have a clinic side and a hospital side. Now the difference is the clinics they close on holidays. The hospitals are open 24/7. So the hospital drivers have to work on Christmas. They have to work on Labor Day. They have to work today. Or is today Labor Day? It's Labor Day,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Labor Day. They got to work on 4th of July. They got to work on a lot of holidays that because hospitals don't close.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm on the clinic side, so I don't got to work on holidays, you know. And I was sitting here telling my boss, I said, "Hey, can you please stop texting me in the group chat to come over and help you on the hospital side?" I said, "That's not my job. I didn't sign up to be a hospital driver. I'm a clinic driver. That's all I am. So
Yeah.
please quit texting me. It's very fucking annoying." And he said, "Understood. It won't happen again." I get a text the next day in the same group chat. I went to his office. I said, "Dude, Sean, me and you are great friends. But please quit fucking texting me. I don't care. All right?" He goes, "Well, I think you should just leave and go do your route." I said, "My route's already done. It's 10 in the morning, Daniel. I know I came in at 3 in the morning early so I could get done early because I have shit to do today.
Yeah.
Quit texting me. This number is not for you to text for help. You text if you have a question for me. That's it.
Yep.
Don't text me about helping on the hospital side. I'm not a hospital driver, okay? You guys have twice as many drivers as us. Why do you need our help constantly, but they can't help us? When we have low drivers, they don't help us, but you bitch at us when we don't help you.
Yeah.
That makes zero fucking sense. So please quit texting me. It's the last time I'm gonna tell you. If you keep texting me, I'm gonna go to Ed. And Ed's like the president of the company. And people keep telling me, "Daniel, you should not go to Ed's office. As the president, you don't go to the president's office. It's just something you don't do." I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't know if that's just me. I don't see nothing wrong with going directly to the boss's office to confront him about a problem in his
Oh yeah,
place of
no,
business.
dude, I hate doing things over text or call. Like,
I hate it too. Like I
and
want
dude,
to tell
I
you in
mean,
person.
just alone, I can't stand texting at all. Like,
I can't stand it
I
either.
hate texting. I do, but I do it if it's more convenient for the other person. But if I have the option, I will call.
Pretty much. I completely agree with you.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
can't stand because like my brain does not go like my brain is speedy fast. And if I feel like I'm being slowed down by texting, I'm gonna be like, no, backspace, call me.
well, I mean, yeah. Like, okay, for instance, Ryan. Last text message that me and you like when we really talked. Um, January 3rd, June 12th. You know, and so on and so forth. I'm not a big texter. Neither is Ryan. We FaceTime more than we text, but we don't FaceTime often either.
Right.
But that I agree with you. I'm not a texting person. Like my fiance, she's at her family's. Like I said, I don't like it when she texts me. I love hearing from her, but I don't like being texted. I don't like being called.
Right.
I like doing shit in person.
Yeah,
I
doing
just think
things in person is way better because you actually get a response time and they're right in front of you.
you get response time right in front of you, and they can see your emotion. I can't. I don't. I've never been able to show emotion through a
I know. See
text.
that's exactly why I hate texting too. That's one of the reasons you can't express emotion. You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah,
Even if you use capital letters and punctuation, you still will not get that shit through because you have to use audio.
emojis are not even
Like
good enough.
something I usually do whenever I have to text somebody, I'll use the record audio thing. I will
Mhm.
I'll use the voice memo.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I kind of feel like texting is like, I don't know. I almost find it offensive in some ways.
How so?
Especially, okay, so say someone texts me and I'm in the same fucking house as them, and they're
Oh,
texting me. I find that offensive, almost offensive. Now, if they're outside and I'm inside and they're busy, I get that. But if you're downstairs doing absolutely nothing and you know I'm upstairs and you don't, and you just text me, hey, I got to talk to you. Come here.
yeah.
You want to
Even
talk to
Super
me?
Wolf is like, oh, that bugs the shit out of me.
You want to talk to me? Walk the fuck upstairs and come talk to me. It's not that hard to do. Or call me down the stairs. Say, hey, Daniel, come here. I'll walk downstairs. Don't fucking text me. It's a waste of fucking time. It's just stupid. Obviously, I'll respond to it and I'll come downstairs, but it's just stupid. It's lazy. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
But um, yeah. But with my boss though, uh, but yeah, man, I'm glad you got out of that loop because you can't. Okay, here's an example for you, Ryan.
What's up?
Now that you brought that up, you ever seen any of the movies where the average everyday Joe goes into work, does everything he's supposed to by the books, but he ends up going fucking completely insane at the end of the movie? See any movies
Um,
like
I don't
the
think
working
so.
class everyday dude, just normal shit?
I don't.
Okay, look at the game
Yeah.
Stanley Parable.
I don't know.
Ryan, you're making me look awful stupid. Okay, fuck.
Dude, I only really watch Marvel shit.
God damn it. All right.
I mean,
Well, point
I've
is,
seen
you
Ready Player
can't.
One, I've seen Bullet Train, I've seen Jurassic World Dominion, and some of the
Oh my
classics.
fuck. Jesus. Okay. The only thing missing from that fucking list was Harry Potter.
I
All right.
couldn't get into that.
Oh, whatever. I love Harry Potter.
Also,
I
speaking
think
of
Harry
movies,
Potter's very,
my
very
dad or my parents rather, they wanted me to watch American Pie. So I'm like, okay, because I hadn't watched it before. I watched Terminator already, first time, and uh, yeah, I'm really fucking behind. But yeah, no, they had me watch American Pie, and I could not get into that.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I'm with you on that. The American Pie movies are just
It
fucking
almost
boring.
offended me, kinda.
It,
Because
it
like
didn't offend me.
okay, here, and I'm not gonna sound like these Gen Zers that get easily offended because I don't. Trust me. Hear me out here. The reason why it
Hmm.
almost offended me was because, and it's very valid, is because I'm somebody who, and I'm sure Daniel's the same way. Like I respect women. I respect them too much to make them feel uncomfortable. I don't like making anybody feel uncomfortable. I don't like feeling uncomfortable. So I always, I always try to. I don't think I have one enemy actually. I don't think
Hey.
I don't think I have anybody that hates me because
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just I'm.
I got like 200 hate me, but dude, I can't count how many fucking people want me dead. But like,
But yeah, no,
they're never gonna
the
happen. But you know,
the movie though, like I I don't know. It just I because I respect women too damn much, and I respect anybody, any gender, race, whatever the fuck you are. Um, and when these presumably high school guys, I think is what they are, um,
yep.
were like talking about banging these chicks and just all these things that are just it's like almost tunnel vision in a way, or like
Oh,
just
but
like a one track mind. Like all they want to do is just get with women or whatever. Like
dude,
I
no,
just
exactly.
I can't stand that shit. So that's why I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, no, I get exactly what you're meaning by what you're trying to say,
Yeah,
but but the reason I didn't find it offensive, I didn't find it to be an offensive movie franchise because there is more than one American Pie movie.
I thought there were two.
No, I'm pretty sure there's like five.
Fuck. Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of. I could be wrong, but I'm almost confident that there is more than two. They pretty much have like the same premise though. It's always like these nerdy little fucking dweebs that want to bang every girl in the fucking school or whatever. It's the
It's like,
same
dude,
fucking.
just it's like, dude, you have a hand, like, right? I mean,
You know you have a hand.
I
Okay,
know it may not
I'm
be
gonna
the
play.
same, but still,
I'm gonna throw that out there. Yeah, no, you'll never go back to your hand once you actually get it. Yeah, no, your hand looks fucking. You don't even want to go back to it. You just want to you want to cut them off at that point. But uh, I didn't find it offensive for that way. I didn't find it to be an offensive movie because I'm understanding it's supposed to be a comedy and it's supposed to be like a funny kind of just
right?
humor
And
because you can't.
yeah, I
Yeah,
can
you can't
remember.
really. If you want to be in comedy, you want to watch all these comedians, you want to do this and this and that and the other, you can't necessarily have a heart. You can't have a soul. You can't feel like for other people. You have to be like, just, yeah, that's funny. Like, I'm a big dark humor dude. I don't really find shit sad, depressing in a comical situation.
Yeah,
If it's a non comical situation, you can usually tell when it's a non comical situation, then yes, I can feel sympathy for people. I can feel bad for other people. I can have anger for other people. Um, but the American Pie movies, I just thought were really just kind of. It was. They're basically, in some ways, man, just straight comedies mixed with softcore porn. That's like
what?
that's the best way I could really like. Oh yeah, man. Like okay, you don't. Do you know? Did you finish the movie?
No, I couldn't.
Okay, well, there's this one scene where Stifler's talking to his best friend's mom. And she's giving him like detailed things of what she would do to him in bed, and
Shit.
like just very raunchy, nasty shit. And I'm sure, and there's multiple sex scenes in the American Pie movies that show, you know, the girl's naked. Obviously, doesn't show like penetration or genitalia,
Yeah,
but it does show the upper part of the ladies, the tits.
right.
So I think it's basically it's the same with okay, so American Pie, Waiting, Sex Drive, that's a movie. Um, you can watch Sex Drive, that's an okay movie. It's just kind of stupid, but it's pretty funny. I find that movie to actually be pretty funny because it has Amish people in it, and Amish people make me laugh. Uh, and but those types of movies, those early like 2000 movies, they all have that same premise. And Waiting actually has Ryan Reynolds in it. He's one of the main characters in it. Wait,
Wow.
yeah, and he's like a straight pedophile, dude. he's like,
Oh my
he's
god.
this he's this manager at a restaurant who constantly tries to like sleep with like these 17 and 16-year-old high school students. He's
Jesus
such a creep,
Christ.
but no one cares because it's Ryan Reynolds, you know. And
Uh,
I've heard a lot of things about Ryan Reynolds. One thing I've heard about Ryan Reynolds, well, not really heard. It's just kind of been like said to me a lot. A lot of guys that are straight, like, yeah, if I was to be gay and bang a guy, it would be Ryan Reynolds.
like, dude,
And I'm
I went
like,
to the Madame Tussauds wax museum and I found him there, and I took
a
I took a
wax figure,
selfie.
or you found like, oh, okay,
No. Yeah, the wax figure. Yeah, and
okay.
I
I
took
thought you were like, yeah, he's just there.
I took a picture of it, and my caption was Ryan Reynolds meets Ryan Reynolds.
There was actually so you know who Shaquille O'Neal is,
Yeah.
Shaq.
Oh yeah. How
Yeah,
dude? He's in
yeah,
everything.
yeah. He's in everything. Everyone knows who Shaq is. Did you know Shaq owns like 52 separate companies?
No,
Like own.
I knew the guy was rich, but damn.
Yeah, that's why he continues to be so like because he's not a basketball player anymore.
Oh yeah, no.
I always thought like, how does he have a progressive income to where he can spend like because he had a story where his credit card got declined because he spent like
Yeah.
$10,000 or so at Walmart.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I
I was like,
remember
how do you
that.
still have all that money? How do you have all that
Because
money?
he
And yet,
had some apartment or whatever waiting for him, and he didn't have anything in there, so he went to Walmart and he got like thousands of dollars worth of shit, and then his
they got like 4 TVs and a bunch of other shit. I'm like, dude,
yeah.
I go to Walmart to buy like a Ben's pretzel and maybe some more deodorant. What the fuck? Chill out, dude.
And
But
he's like,
apparently Shaq
I know I
owns.
ain't broke.
I don't know what Shaq owns. I do know he said something. He owns. He either owns a big percentage or he owns like J.C. Penney, Reebok, Rue 21, and like a bunch of other big ass brands. And I had no clue that he owned that. And his shoes, his shoe brand, they sell in Walmart. They sell Shaquille O'Neal's shoes, and
I
you
would
know
not,
Walmart.
I would not doubt it.
Well, yeah, they do, and the only reason they sell them because a lady came out to me and said, "Hey," because he didn't used to sell them there. He used to sell them like Jordans. You know how Jordans are. Jordans are expensive. They're
Oh
like
yeah, and they're still around.
200. Yeah, they're like $200 a pair and up. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
and a lady complained because your shoes are too expensive to buy, and I have this. I have kids, and I'm single. You know, this and this and that other. So I said, okay, and then had Walmart sell them for like $25. And that's the only place they sell his shoes at now is fucking Walmart. He's such a genuine nice guy, but there was this video going around where you find Shaq in the weirdest places, and there was this video where people were finding him at like Home Depot, just helping people get shit off of shelves. Like he wasn't doing nothing like actually there, just like helping random ass people, buying groceries for people, just kind of walking around town like he's not Shaquille O'Neal, just some random ass big giant with a lot of money. Um, and I think it's cool how some celebrities are like that, and some celebrities are just like cannot go out in public without people with them, or else they're just gonna get bombarded or hurt or assaulted or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a crazy world, though. The world has changed in so many ways, and I miss. I think I'm still sticking to it, but I'm still gonna say that 2016 was probably the best year.
2016.
2016.
I think that's like a year before I peaked.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just when life was good.
No, I know.
There was no stress. There was no bullshit. It was just,
My most popular video comes from 2016.
yeah, your roomie official
Yep.
video.
The thing that's
That
almost a
fucking,
million views.
yeah, that fucking. I remember when that video fucking surfaced. There was so much bullshit that happened off that video with you and fucking Dice Roll or Isaiah or whatever.
Yeah,
So much
he did it
bullshit to hear
first,
off
and
of.
he did it first. Got thousand something views. I think 20-something thousand views, maybe I don't know, but he did that. I'm like, huh, let me experiment with this, and then here I am getting a shit ton more views.
Yeah, and that's all because YouTube's algorithm, and there's actually been a lot of heat on YouTube recently.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Have you not been seeing it?
No, because it doesn't benefit me in any way, and like I'm not doing YouTube for the
Good
attention
job.
or whatever. Like I enjoy it, so that's why I do it. Like
Yeah,
I've told people before, like
yeah,
on
that's what.
YouTube, on YouTube, I don't care really about the views as much as other people might, because really I'm like, okay, with this cinematic story that I'm telling, you guys can feel free to follow along if you want. You don't have to. I'm just doing this because I think it's fun. I enjoy it, and I have a serious meaning behind the whole story, and for whoever wants to latch on for the ride, go for it. But I'm not aiming really to do anything. Like in real life, here I am trying to get a second job, and then eventually leave the one I'm at right now. Um, because I'm trying to start my own production company.
Yeah, I remember you telling me something about that.
Yep.
Yeah, you told me something about that, and I still think it's a great idea, and I still think it's something that you should definitely go for. Um, and I it's crazy how we all wanted to be famous YouTubers. That was our lives, and
That would have never
we
happened. I
we
mean, dude,
we wanted
I'm
something
still
completely
at
different.
13,000 something subscribers. I'm nowhere near famous.
Yeah, I mean, like we wanted to. That's what our life wanted. That's what we wanted to be. We had this goal, like, dude, we're all gonna be famous YouTubers living in this house. That was our dream, man. And now looking at it now, I'm like, I really just want to be a rancher. I want to buy my farm and go work on my farm, dude. And I don't
Yeah.
want to be bothered. That's all I really want. Or be a truck driver, which I'm doing now.
Like, I mean, I would love to live in California. Like, I don't have to have some big house. I mean, it's something that can house maybe one or two people. I'm good with that. Like, I don't need anything big. It's just me and possibly this or potentially this other person as well. Um, but like, Daniel trying to have the garden like Thanos. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't need anything much. I mean, I can do an apartment, I can do a little house or townhouse or whatever. Like, I don't need anything extravagant. I mean, it'd be nice to live on the beach or up in the hills or somewhere like in the center where I can go and
Yeah.
do both. Like I don't need anything big. Just as long as I have a roof over my head and I can make the house how I want it to be, then I'm cool with that. Like, dude, if I were to win the lottery, like I have my car right now. Um, it's a 2015 Ford Focus SE, and it's got over 90,000 miles on it, so it's not bad. The thing it gets me
Trade?
from point A to point B. I I
You want
would
to
I,
trade?
I wouldn't get rid of that thing for a supercar or whatever. I mean,
You
although I would like to have a Tesla or something electric because that's the part I like about it is that it's eco-friendly.
you
Like,
want to trade? I'll say it to your answer. You want to trade?
what you got an electric car?
No, I don't got an electric
Oh,
car. I got a 2020 Chevy Malibu RS.
ah,
There's 30,000 miles on it. I bought it with 9,000 miles on it for 26 flat. And
shit. Yeah,
but
my car is like what $12,000, and I've been paying on it like almost $300 a month.
yes, but I pay 500 a month because I want to pay extra because right now my credit's like in the 800s and I want to keep it there. I want to keep it
Damn.
that. I want to have good credit because credit really fucking matters in life, and I learned that the hard way. Um, but so basically, the reason I would trade this car is too new to where I can't do nothing to it. You don't understand me. Your Ford Focus, it may be like, yeah, it's a 2016 model. No, you can do so much to Focuses, man. I know
Yeah.
that's probably not a thing, but
I mean,
you don't
my
understand. Your
my
car,
mom got me some seat covers that are Marvel.
well, your car, man, what you could do to it, you could make your car outrun a brand new off the lot, like 2017 50 Mustang GT. Could smoke that thing in a heartbeat if you put the right shit into it.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
could make the Ford Focuses insanely quick, insanely fast. The horsepower is like immaculate, and it still keep a decent gas mileage. You don't have to do like a whole engine swap or anything, but you could definitely supercharge it or put a big turbo into it. But then again, you have to get an engine that can like support that. You don't have like a little four banger with like a
right.
big turbo. So it just doesn't work out as well. But you could do so much to that. But having a newer car like this 2020 out here, you can't really do much to it because there's nothing really out there right now
Yeah.
that you can do. The only thing I can do to this one, I can switch the fucking engine to an LS. But that engine itself is like 9 grand for just that engine to swap it, and I have to pay the car off before I do anything, or else I void my warranty. So can't really do that. Um, but yeah, that's the cool thing about older cars. So that's why when people are like, "Yeah, I got an older car," I'm like, "Yeah, good for you." I don't. Good for you. I'm glad you
Yeah.
got an older car. I wish I did because, well, it was either this or like everything else was just stupid. Just not something I needed at all. What the? This dude was really trying to get me sold on a van, and I was like, I don't want a van.
I almost
But
went for like a minivan or like a U or SUV.
Ryan,
I almost did because like I have all this production equipment. and
Wait,
I
an
wanted,
SUV?
yeah, an SUV, sports utility
Okay.
vehicle. But then I learned that they are gas guzzlers. I'm like, oh fuck no.
Yes, they are
So
good.
I got a
My,
car, or a sedan, if you will. I got a sedan that,
that's what I got.
yeah, and it's a 4 cylinder, I believe, so it doesn't go through gas as much.
Well, yeah, like, so I get the 2020 I got right now. It gets 32 on the highway, 20 something in the city. Great gas mileage. My Suburban, because I still have my Suburban. My Suburban has the cats and the resonators cut off. Has 5 hole or no, it has 6 holes drilled in the manifold, and you can hear it from blocks down just starting. It is so loud, and I love it. I love that car to death, man. It's awesome, but it gets like we're talking 20 on the highway and 13 in the city.
Yeah.
It's just good on gas mileage, and it's heavy as shit because it's the LT. It's meant for towing shit, so it's a heavier car. So, and the last time I drove it was when gas was still $1.
Shit.
So I imagine, and that was like
I forgot
60
what
to.
those times are like.
Yeah, that was like when I would fill it up. It was like 60, $70. Imagine filling it up now.
God.
My God,
I know. I saw somebody
right.
put like, I forgot how many gallons, but it wasn't very many, and the the amount of money that they put in was like in the triple digits. I'm like, holy fuck, you're paying all of that for a little bit of gas.
Yeah, it can get that way. It could have been diesel. It could have been like a diesel truck. When diesel trucks get really good gas mileage, they have to put a lot of gas in, but their gas lasts them a while, and it gets good gas mileage surprisingly for some weird fucking reason. Probably because it's more dense. It doesn't burn as fast. But I do know, uh, what my favorite thing to do is when I pull up to the gas stations, I check the previous amount that was purchased,
Yeah.
and I actually had. So I got into a fight recently.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, Daniel's still fighting people, dude. I'm still getting into fist fights. I still am. I'm still in with my backwoods traditions. You already know. Um, it wasn't meant to be a fight because I had no problem with it, but I did at the same time. I have nothing against Teslas. I think they're cool. I think the concept is cool. It's the fact that this dude had a fucking Tesla, and his license plate said "Ha Gas," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
You got
So
into
I
a
just
fist
started.
fight over that?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Daniel!
Well, listen, no. So we pull up to the stoplight. We pull up to the stoplight. I said, "Bruh, you're so fucking stupid." And he goes, "Why?" I was like, "Do you realize your license plate says the dumbest shit ever I could ever fucking think of?" And he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Well, you see, when my battery in my car dies, I have to spend $200 on a new battery. Your battery dies, you have to buy a whole new fucking car because Tesla doesn't have a warranty on the batteries, fucko." And then I pulled off. So I pulled off. He's following me now. Teslas have very fast acceleration. They are the
Yeah,
fastest
they have
accelerator.
ludicrous mode.
Yes, ludicrous speed, straight up. And but they don't have a topped out. Their topped acceleration isn't fast. They accelerate fast, but their top speed not fast. So I can actually go faster and further, but they can pass me. But long distance, I can reach into the 100, 120, 130. They'll top out. Me, I don't top out. Especially after I took the chip out of the motor. I can bounce it off the rev loader whenever I want. It avoids my warranty, but they don't gotta know that. So I turn onto my road. I pull into my driveway. He passes my driveway. I thought, okay, cool. I'm overthinking it. He probably lives on my road. That's cool. I didn't know someone in my neighborhood owned a Tesla. But don't pick a fight with your fucking neighbors, Daniel. I was telling that to myself. I was like, why would you pick a fight with your neighbor, you fucking idiot? What are you doing? So I go into my house. I'm sitting inside. I just got off of work. So obviously I'm already pissed because work was just, I think it was a bad day for me as well. But he was, I guess, not a resident in my area. I don't even think he was from Indiana.
Oh,
I'm
Indiana
not sure.
people have bad attitudes. I just straight up.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Indiana people have super bad attitudes, but I don't think he was from Indiana because he didn't. He had a certain accent about him. That doesn't mean he's not living in Indiana, but he was not from Indiana. Which I don't have. I don't really fucking care where you're from. But I'm sitting on my couch. I'm chilling. I'm having fun. I'm watching my TV. My father comes up to me, Daniel, hey, there's someone in the driveway. I said, oh, yeah? Who's came over? Is it Chris? Is it whoever? Is it whoever? He goes, no, I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, man, they got a Tesla. They got one of them new cars. I said, did one of your friends buy a newer car? I said, no, they did not, but I know who is driving the Tesla. He said, who? I said, I don't know. It's some stupid old dude. And he goes, huh, why is he here? I was like, well, I cussed him out kind of at a stoplight. And he goes, well, are you going to take care of it or am I going to take care of it? I said, well, obviously I am. You're not in this. So I go out the back door, walk around, down the sidewalk, go around to the front of my house where he's parked. He's parked directly behind my car because I park right in the middle of my sidewalk because I'm the first one to leave in the morning and I'm the last one to get home. So I park kind of blocking everyone because no one really ever leaves my house. Once they're there until the next day, but I leave before everyone.
Yeah.
I go out there. He doesn't get out of his little fucking electric skateboard. He doesn't get out. So he rolls down his window. He's cussing me out. I'm cussing him out. And I had to explain to him. I said, hey, listen, I'm sorry. I'll take it back, whatever, just whatever makes you leave. And he goes, no, I just want to know why you said it. And by the way, I'm recording in case you assault me. I
Oh,
said, dude, you're on my property, man. I could assault you all I wanted. I mean, what do you think's really gonna happen? You think I might go to jail? Oh no, don't send me to jail. He goes, yeah, you think everyone thinks it's funny until they're actually there? I'm like, no, I don't think it's that funny. I just think you're funny, but okay. But I said, can you please leave though? Like in all seriousness, yes, I'm sorry. Your Tesla's really cool, bro. Yeah, please leave. And he's leaving, he's backing out. And when he's backing out, I could tell he's not used to. I guess I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't have an excuse on why he did this. But he backed up. He turned his wheel, backed right into my fucking tree, man. Right into this fucking tree.
well, okay. First off, he's a dumbass for that.
He
Because now
is a
he just missed
dumbass
his
for that.
car.
But yeah, but like I'm not mad. I'm very happy about it because I'm like I don't really care. It's a tree. It's hurting you more than you're hurting them. You're cool. So I wasn't mad at him for that. I didn't say anything. I just kind of started smiling. I couldn't believe it. I thought, there's no way he backed. All he had to do was back straight out. That's all he had to do. There was no reason on turning his wheel. No reason. And I'm sure Teslas have backup cameras. They have
There's
sensors.
cameras everywhere, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something that could have prevented this from happening, but for some reason, no. Not this douchebag. He backs right into this fucking tree, man. Directly into it. I started laughing. He pulls forward. He's cussing out this tree now. He's cussing out this fucking tree. And I said, dude, leave. Go. Just leave. You've lost a battle to a fucking object. Go. And then he gets out of his Tesla.
Keep telling your story. I gotta do something real quick.
Oh no, I was talking too much. And so hi everyone. So he gets out of his Tesla. He walks up to me. He's calling me, all these fucking names. Calling me a fucking what are we called? Republican. He's calling me a Republican. And I'm a bad guy. I'm obviously a Trump supporter because the way I look. This and this. I got boots on. I got jeans on. You're a Trump supporter. Fuck you. You got trucks in your driveway. You have no electric cars. This and this and that and the other. So I finally told him, I said, man, if you don't leave, I am going to hurt you. I'm going to assault you. You can call the cops. You can send them to my house. I'm friends with all the cops here. It's not an issue.
I'm
You
back.
really want to do this? Hi.
Hello. I'm just telling the people in the podcast.
I know you're cool. Basically, you haven't really missed much. You missed. He's now gotten out of he's now gotten out of his Tesla, called me a Republican, talked shit about that I have no electric cars in my driveway, and I start telling him how if he does not leave now, now I'm at the point where I am going to hurt you. I'm going to assault you. I don't care if jail comes after this, or if you sue me, whatever the fuck you feel like doing, whatever you're comfortable with. But as long as I'm hurting you, I'm okay. Please leave.
Yeah.
He does it. He steps in my face. This was a tall fucking dude. He was very tall.
How tall are you?
Oh, I'm not tall, dude. I'm like 6 flat. I'm 6 foot flat, I would say,
So
on a
you're
good
like
day.
just under Isaiah.
Yeah, I'm like just under Isaiah. Isaiah's a tall boy
He's like
too.
what, 6'2", 6 or
He's
something?
6'3". I think
Six.
he's
Oh
6'3".
shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
think
what, 5'7", 5'8", I think.
I don't. I actually. I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway,
Keep
yeah.
going. Yeah.
My best thing to do is I headbutt him in the chest. I can't reach his head. He's very. He's so fucking tall. He's at least 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". I headbutt him straight in the chest, dude. He's gasping for air. He's freaking out like he just got shot. He's such a pussy. Such a fucking pussy. Gets in his Tesla and just leaves. And it was so funny to me because when you leave out of anger, you want your car to roar. You want some fucking noise. You want to hear those tires skirt. You want to leave. You want to make an
Wait, he
exit.
didn't.
No, dude, you can't hear it. It's a Tesla. So it's just quiet. I heard like the rocks popping on like my driveway because I have a gravel driveway. I hear the rocks popping under his tires, just and then just quietness as he's leaving. I thought, wow, this is great. And I wouldn't really call it a fist fight. He never hit me, but I did hit him with my head. I didn't actually hit him with my hands or anything, but I did headbutt him in the
Then
chest.
lead with that.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, and then he left. I mean, if I would have known that, dude, I would have done this a long time ago because I could have saved you from hitting a tree.
Yeah.
And, but then
Okay,
again,
but
should
see,
I?
here's the whole moral of this story, guys. If you see something you don't like, just leave it alone.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
because some
walk
people will follow
away.
you. People will follow you if they get pissed off enough. But the thing is,
And man,
people.
you gotta watch out who you're messing with. That's why I don't get into confrontation. I'm not a violent person. I don't get physical unless my life is
I'm
being
not,
threatened.
I'm not a violent person either. I'm really not.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just, I'm just being general.
I tried my hardest not to hurt this man. I really didn't. I didn't even hurt him. I don't think I hurt him. I didn't. It's a headbutt to the chest. It ain't gonna fucking kill you.
You
You're
fucking
fine.
charge at him like a fucking
How
ball.
like how hard could I have really headbutted you in the chest to where you're like in critical condition? Like he was fine. He was a big fella. He's okay. Um, but what I was,
Shit.
but you brought up a point though. Well, not really a point, but you brought up a new topic of to talk about. Isaiah, yeah, Isaiah's so fucking tall. I did not know how tall he was really like gonna be. I was like, he looks tall in pictures, but he ain't that tall.
No, he tall.
No,
He's very tall.
he's fucking big, man. He's tall and he's lost so much weight.
He has lost a lot of weight, and I
He's,
congratulated him on it.
he's so skinny now, dude. And I was like, yo, what's your system? He goes, don't eat fast food and don't
Yeah,
drink pop. That was
yeah.
it. And I was like, that's it. And he
Dude,
goes, yeah.
okay, see, I have a very, very fast, very high metabolism. I could eat like a 10-course meal. I can eat something like like a Thanksgiving meal. How you get like a shit ton of food there? I could eat all that shit, still stay skinny.
Must be fucking nice.
Like, dude,
Me,
I have tried when I was younger. I have tried to get a little bit of boof, and I couldn't. I got maybe a little bit, but not anything close to what I was looking for.
nah, man. I eat a 10-piece McNugget and I'm like 30 pounds heavier the next day.
I mean, dude, like I work in retail. I lift a lot of heavy shit, and I mean, the only thing that's really grown was these. Was just my
Well,
fucking
yeah,
bicep.
that's all you really need to grow.
I mean, and dude, like back before I had a car, I would ride my bike to work because it's not that far away. And I mean, my calves and everything, because I wasn't like I am licensed now, but I wasn't licensed on the pit or the power industrial truck, the electric
Oh, me and Isaiah boxed too.
fucking hell, of course you did.
Yeah, I don't know what we were doing. I think we were gonna go say hi to Josh. Was this
Oh,
kid's name? Josh? I think because
yeah.
we went and saw Alex at work.
Was he with his girlfriend?
Who?
Josh.
No, he just walked out of this house in the middle of the fucking night, and I
Oh
got out to
wow,
say hi to
that's
Josh.
actually surprising.
because they were like, "Have you met Josh?" I was like, "No, I never met Josh." You're like, "You're kind of the same size as Josh," and I was like, "Yeah, never really seen Josh." So we went out and saw Josh. We had a few people with us. We had this one girl sitting in the back behind me. Don't know her name, and then we went and
Dark
picked
hair?
up. It's not Sierra.
No, 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 no,
It's
no,
not.
no, 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 no. I don't even know who the hell Sierra is, but did she have dark hair?
Both of them had dark hair.
Uh, was one slightly chunkier than me?
I don't really know. I wasn't really staring at them because they were behind me.
Oh, okay. I mean,
you know?
because like, oh god, they
Her
wanted
name could have
they
been.
wanted to
Her name.
change their name to Rain, so I'll just say that. But their former name, I'll say, it was Lindsay.
It could have been that. I don't really remember. I just know we picked up Cece. We
Oh,
picked up
all
Cece
right.
from my boyfriend's house. And I know Cece. I knew Cece before Isaiah knew Cece.
Really?
Um,
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think you told me that before.
yeah, I knew Cece before Isaiah knew her, I believe, or at least before she talked to Isaiah. She may have known of him and they'd known about each other, but before they were like this close of friends, I knew Cece.
Were you the
Uh,
reason they got together? Like friends wise, I mean.
um, wait, what'd you say?
Like, are you the reason that they met?
No, they kind of
Oh,
met on their. I don't really know how they met.
oh,
Um, but I know I was with CC whenever just I would just talk to her here and there. Basically, that's really it. Nothing fucking. It wasn't a friendship. It wasn't anything. It was just like, hey,
yeah. It's just
you,
acquaintance, pretty much. Like, hey, I
you,
know you, you know me, or we know
hey,
of each other. What's up, man?
you suck. Yeah, you suck too. It was just kind of like wasn't fucking anything. It was just kind of like random ass fucking conversations in the middle of nowhere. Um, and then obviously that like fucking just went away, like everything else does. Everything else just kind of like fades away over time. Um, and then I saw that she started hanging out with Isaiah, and I was like, oh shit, hey, I know her. And then yeah, and then I went and seen Isaiah, man, for the first time. We met up in this park.
Oh yeah.
Uh, yeah, I parked my car in a park, and I got out and I hopped in his car. And I left my gun in my car because I didn't want to ride around with like a gun in Isaiah's car just in case.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I didn't know the past or the history of anyone else in the car. I mean, obviously Isaiah has no felonies, but I didn't know if anyone else in the car did or
Right.
if
I
anyone
mean,
was
as far
comfortable.
as I know, there's no. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say names here, but one of the friends out of the friend group that exists somewhat still. I don't know what the hell. I'm never in a loop. I always have to like go to Chase or somebody. Did you meet Chase?
No, I did not meet. I
Oh,
could it could have been Chase that I met. I don't. I met a heavier set man.
yeah, he is. He is. He's Alex's nephew.
The what name? Then I met Chase.
Okay.
Who did
Yeah.
I say?
Uh, I don't know, but I'm just saying that because like you had felony, and I'm like, and I'm not saying Chase has one. Just but there's somebody within the friend group that knows somebody that did serve time. And
Yeah,
I'm not saying any names either. I'm just gonna say that much.
yeah. Well, that fuckhead wasn't around me, and he's lucky he wasn't.
And I think you know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly the fuck you're talking about,
Yep.
and he's really fucking lucky I didn't see him that night. I
But
don't give a fuck what I don't give a fuck what anyone says about him. I'm not gonna say his name because just
yeah,
not my business.
I don't want to
Not my
start shit.
place to say. Yeah, not my place to say his name. But I know he's. I don't give a fuck what anyone said about him. Or yeah, he's like this and he's like that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, dude. It's just no. I don't care. Okay, I'm cornbread fed, motherfucker. Just say no. I don't give a fuck about your bullshit. I don't give a fuck about your past or. Oh yeah, I'm so tough. I black out when I get angry. Yeah, you black out. Cool. I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Dude, I hardly get angry anymore because I just stopped
I'll
caring.
chew your fucking fingers off if I fight. I don't give a shit, dude. It's gonna be bloodshed, motherfucker. I don't care. No, I don't care. But me and Isaiah, we slap box just for fun. um, I don't remember what we were doing. I think I just like squared up to him. I started like slapping him, and then me and him started like just slap boxing. It was pretty fun. I landed a few shots on him, and that underestimated how tall he was, and he could land shots on me like over the top of me because he was so fucking tall, and he's quick too. He's quick. Isaiah's
Oh
quick,
yeah, he's
dude.
very quick. Him and his brother both. They're martial artists.
Yeah, I didn't know Isaiah was that fucking quick, but Isaiah was very quick, and me and him just sat in the box for like a couple minutes. It was pretty fun. Uh, Isaiah is a very, very good friend of mine. I love Isaiah. I love Isaiah to death.
Oh
Good.
yeah, man. I
He's a very good dude. Very caring person. But I
he's
really,
my brother from another mother. That's what I call him.
oh yeah, I'm like me and Isaiah ain't that close, but I do care a lot about Isaiah, and I really wish people would not take advantage of Isaiah so much as they have,
Like I
because
mean, Isaiah has his ups and downs, and he
he
has his
has his ups and
moments.
downs.
But
But
like in
yeah,
the
everyone
end,
does.
oh yeah. But like in the end, we'd still just shrug it off and be like, all right, hey, see you later.
Yeah, basically. But the thing that always bothered me with Isaiah, people would walk on him, like just walk all over him for the longest time, and he would never do nothing. He's gotten so much better at like, hey man, fuck you. You don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. Like, and that means like you ain't friends with me, or you talk shit about me. Then I'm cutting you the fuck off. I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
Tyler.
glad that he's now like that.
Sorry, I was just responding to Tyler in the chat there. Yeah,
What do you say?
he was asking if Alex was somebody I met in school, and yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I didn't know Alex was that short. I thought you guys were just kidding.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no. I
Yeah.
think he's like slightly shorter than I am.
I wouldn't say slightly, bro. that dude's short.
Dude, his sister is fucking short.
EJ,
Yeah, yeah.
I remember we used to talk about
Like, dude,
CJ.
like when I saw her a couple years ago, her head was at like just the start of my chest. Like she's short.
Damn, that's not like that. That's like that 5'1", 5 foot type shit.
No,
That four,
like 4'9", maybe 4'8".
that little like God's little punchlines type deal. That's one of God's hidden agendas right there. That's what they call that. you know.
Like
But
she
yeah,
petite.
yeah, petite. It's like they also call fun sized.
What's
but yeah, fun size is what they call that. But yeah, man, Isaiah is a cool guy, and he's doing his own thing. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's doing better. Because I remember when we all went through it. I remember when me, Isaiah, and even you and Alex, we all went through like a great fucking depression stage, man. We were all just like fucking sad all the time.
I
we
mean,
would
dude,
just
I
like
went
get
through
like
that somewhat recently, and thanks to my friend
yeah,
Walt, he pulled me out of that shit.
we would get into it, man. We would get into like Skype calls. Remember that? Remember Skype?
Yeah. Oh
Skype
my.
was our shit,
Yes.
dude. Skype, fuck, man. I installed Skype and I found my old username and I saw you in there. My God, our conversation was so stupid. Jesus Christ. And I actually called you on there. I'm like, let's see if he still has this. I called you, and like no answer, and I was like, yeah, he doesn't have Skype
No, dude,
anymore.
I
Who has
haven't
it?
used Skype in fucking years.
Well, we were using Skype, and then when Discord came out,
Yeah,
we're like,
yeah. That
dude,
we
Skype is
well,
so
see, the thing is, Discord existed while we were on Skype, and we just didn't know it until some other day.
yeah, and we're like, dude, Discord is so much better.
It is, dude. Like,
The
there's so much shit you
connection
can
was
do with it.
better. Yeah, it's so much easier to add people and add
Oh,
people
it
to a
is.
call.
I know, like
Um,
nowadays, you have to have like you have to have your money or whatever the hell connected to it, like just some bullshit that you didn't used to have to beforehand. Like before, you could just make a simple profile, email, password, username, done, and you could add an about section if you wanted to. You didn't have to, and
That's all I did for this. Like when you texted me, "Hey, Discord," and I was like, "I don't have Discord." I made an account in like 2 minutes. It was that fucking easy. And now I'm gonna
yeah.
keep Discord on here in case of future podcasts or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I mean, dude, and
oh,
whenever you want to be a guest, and just like let me know. And the next time you are, we'll probably have Harry and Walt back because they're the co-hosts.
no, yeah, man, that's cool. Just let me know whenever you have a podcast and ask me. Just because I don't have plans. It shit just kind of happens. If that makes sense. Like I don't plan my days. Shit just happens, and that's how my day goes. Like When I went to Top Golf, I'm big into golfing now. I don't play the sport. I just hit golf balls in my backyard like a fucking madman.
Dude, oh
Hit
my god,
fucking.
I can't remember the last time I even played golf. Oh shit.
I don't
You
play
remember?
golf.
You know
I
Zhao
bought
Island?
one club. I bought one club and just a bunch of balls at Walmart, and I just drive them as far as I fucking can. And I do that. That's all I do because that's the funnest thing to me. Not playing the actual game, but
Just
just
hitting the
driving those
ball.
fuckers. Yeah, just driving those fuckers like 300, 200, 400 yards. No reason. I find that to just be very relaxing and very fun. And you can also just have fun little competitions with like, yeah, who can drive the farthest? Who can do a one-handed drive? Who can, this and this and the other?
And like get to
And
the point
trying to
where
hit.
like you hit it so damn far you don't even see it anymore.
Yeah, and or like I did, play. Do not try to drive golf balls drunk, dude. It is you will get hurt. I hurt myself. I missed that ball, dude. Came straight down on my club. It broke on me, like it hit my chest, snapped in half. I just hit the fucking ground. I was like, "Yep, that's right. I'm gonna be here for a while, boys. Don't try to help me up because I'm stuck here for a minute, man. I can't. I ain't moving. I ain't working." Um, I would like though. I think what would be a really cool thing to do is if somehow we figured out a way to get you and Isaiah to come down here to my place
Yeah, and you got that wedding in what, October?
next October.
Oh, like next year?
Yeah, next year, not this year,
Oh
because
shit.
yeah,
Yeah, I thought you meant this year because my buddy and I have already planned a Vegas trip for like for when he turns 21 in October. No, or no, his birthday is in August and he turned 20 this past month, but he wants to go to Vegas like when it's cooler out, which is around October time, and he was wanting to
so
do that
this
next
this
year.
October, this October.
No, the next one because he turns 21
Oh,
next year.
well, next one. Well, I'm not gonna be upset if you don't make it to my wedding, right? It really ain't that big of a deal. I'm not too worried about it.
All right.
It ain't that big. Yeah,
Well,
I wouldn't
hey,
be like,
I
oh
will.
my
I will say though,
god.
congratulations on the proposal and everything and all that. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's all going good for you.
And hey, just so you know that date that my wedding is not like set in stone. That's just like that's when we want
Oh,
it, but we don't know
yeah.
exactly we
The
don't know exactly what year it's gonna be because who knows what happens by October this
right.
year.
Like
Who
anything
knows
can
what's gonna
happen.
happen? Yeah, anything could fucking happen. So we don't you know, we're not
But
gonna sit here
see,
and
then
buy shit
okay.
for the
Here's the
wedding.
thing though. Like if you're that unsure in a relationship, then something is going wrong. I'm just gonna be straight up.
We're not unsure on the fact of like
Like,
if
and
we're
I
gonna
don't mean
make
to be
it.
rude. I don't. But like,
No, I get
I'm
what
just,
you
I'm very observant, and I listened and I analyze. That's just how my brain works.
no, I get what you're saying, and it's what I'm trying to say. The way that her family is doing right now, our whole list, our whole guest list, her fucking bridesmaids. She had 8 bridesmaids starting off. Now she has none.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Um. So shit got very set back because her family and like her friends have just been like stabbing her in the fucking back and fucking her over so hard because they're pissed at the fact that she chose, I guess, to live down here with me than stay down there closer to them.
Also, being
But I
petty
try to,
about it.
yeah, they're being very fucking petty and starting a lot of drama. So that's why she went down there to
It's like,
go
well,
try to
okay, but see, like,
resolve a bunch
people's
of shit.
families split up all the damn time, dude. Like, you have a kid or
Yeah,
whatever, and the kid grows up, and, when they want to fly the coop and, go live in another state or a country or whatever the hell, like, let them live
yeah,
that life. I
yeah,
mean, they're
yeah.
literally just a phone call away.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of her family members that I love to death, and I would consider them family. I'm friends with a lot of her family, and a lot of her family I love, man. I love to death. But there is like those few. There's always those few little fuckers in that fucking family that want to fuck things up, and that's what she's going down there to kind of figure out right now. And she's dealing with some things down there, so that's why we're like that. And my sister's getting married this October, so
Oh, okay.
so we couldn't do it this October, and so we're shooting for next October, but we're not certain. It kind of depends how everything plays out.
Right.
We are because we kind of like because we're getting married September 25th this year.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, we're going to a courtroom and getting that fucking done.
Oh, you're not having
But we're
like a wedding. You're just gonna go get like the legal marriage going.
yeah, because that's really all it is.
Right.
We
Yeah.
want to be married. We want to be married. We want to be together. We are set on that for
Right.
sure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We're looking at the wedding as kind of just like a big fucking celebration, a party, because that's really all it is. It's a celebration. It's a
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to have a wedding to be married.
Right.
That's not how that works.
I
You
mean, and
can do
really,
that,
all
but
that is just like, well, okay, depending on what kind of wedding you have. I mean, like
yeah.
the stereotypical wedding. I'm gonna that's what I'll call it. Where you have like the pastor or whatever the hell or whoever they are up there with
Hmm.
their hand on the fucking Bible.
Yeah.
And they're like, we are gathered here today, and I'm not okay.
Hmm.
Let me just set the record straight here. I'm not hating on those kind of weddings. You know, you do you, whatever the hell you want to do. You know, I don't give a shit. I really don't. You know, you however you want to do it, that's how you do it.
Hmm.
Anyways, but yeah, no, like I call that the stereotypical wedding because that's all you ever really see. And
Well,
see,
yeah.
and that's another thing too. Like, I don't like society. I'm just gonna flat out say that. And see, okay, I've not had a drop of alcohol in me, so like I'm naturally just a very honest person. Um, oh yeah, so if you don't know, whenever I drink, I get really super unfiltered honest. Um, but yeah, no, like I hate society. I do. I hate the fact that it is literally it's a puppet on strings. That's exactly what I see society as. Because seriously, like
Yeah.
everything's all governed and there's rulers. It's like, okay, what if there was none of that? And we all are just humans living in this space rock with water, dirt, and sand. And I mean,
Oh, it'd
because
be
like
chaos.
there are so many things that we can do, but you know we have these rules set in stone. Which, dude, oh god, if we didn't have rules, probably we would all end each other.
It'd be chaos. There'd be a lot of problems because
Oh, there'd be a shit ton of problems.
if there was no fucking rules, dude, there would be really. I would see. There's the thing, man. I would hate if there was no rules. I know there's some people like, oh, dude, if we had no rules for like a day, that'd be awesome. No, I'd hate it
No,
because
because so much shit can go wrong in a day, let alone a
yeah, you
minute.
have 24 hours, and there's people that don't sleep for 24 hours, and they can do shit every fucking minute of that day.
Uh huh.
And the
Yep.
thing is, the reason I like my rules, I get there's some things where I'm like, hey, this is an unnecessary rule and it's stupid. There are some things like that. But then again, what I'm kind of pointing at is if someone was like, hey, dude, there's no rules for 24 hours, what should we do? I would honestly probably look at that person and be like,
Your
I
brain would
am,
just it would default to what you normally do every day.
yeah, I'm going to
Because
go to
that's what
work.
us humans are used to is routine. And once
Yeah,
routine is broken, you're like, okay, I don't know what to do anymore because that's all you ever fixed on. And see, and that's the thing too, like with society. Okay, let me just say, I don't like. I know I said I hate society, but I meant that as like I hate the label society. Like people, I can get along with people just great. I mean, I don't think I've ever made like one enemy in my life ever. I have disliked some people. I have, but those people, or at least one of them already has been arrested, and I'm very glad because they assaulted a police officer and they were just a dickhead in general. But anyways, um, yeah, no, like it just overall, like everything, the way this shit is ran. Like, okay, let me just use this as an example here, and you can pitch in on it if you'd like.
uh-huh. Go ahead.
So, um, let's say, okay, let's just build a scenario here. You got, you're working in a grocery store, right? And
Uh-huh.
you're one of what they would call a piss on, just one of the normal employees, just getting paid that minimum stupid ass fucking wage. And then you got this assistant manager or whatever fucking level they are, in something that's not what you are. And they have a little bit of higher authority, but they're the same age as you, and you guys both have some kind of chemistry. Would you try to get with that?
Would I try to get with that person?
Yeah, like if you guys both liked each other, and I mean, like she was like manager level, but you weren't, but you're still around the same age.
Yeah, I would.
Exactly.
If
And see,
I didn't have a
and
fiance, yeah, I would.
people don't like that because they're like, "Oh, you shouldn't be hanging out with, you know, people you're the ruler of, if you will, or the higher authority. It's like, okay, but at the same time, I don't give a shit because
Well,
what they are human. They are the same as
yes,
me. They just have a label, and I hate
yes.
labels because it stops so much shit. Because that's how people are programmed up here in the fucking brain
I'm
from
glad you brought that up.
society.
I'm glad you brought that up because I've been fighting with my work every day since I've started about uniforms.
Oh my
I
god, I
fucking
hate
hate,
uniforms too.
I fucking hate you. I wear my street clothes every day to work, and I get
Like,
told, "Hey,
that's
why
what
aren't
I
you wearing
do,
your
man.
uniform?
Like,
Why
seriously,
aren't you
I
wearing
know,
your
I know
uniform?
you people
Why aren't
can't
you
see
wearing
me,
your?"
but Daniel can. This, literally,
Mm-hmm.
what you're seeing right now, I wear this shit to work every night,
Yeah.
every night. I just put my name tag on, my box cutter, and go to work.
Well, see, our old work shirts. We have an actual uniform, a set of clothes to wear. Ryan. Our old uniforms had our names on them, had our name tags. These uniforms just have the name of the company, and that's it.
Hmm.
And the reason I tell them I don't want to wear them is because it makes me feel like I'm just a replaceable fucking
That's
person.
exactly who you are. That's exactly who every person is. Dude, okay, here, like, and I told this to Walt too. Like, whenever you're going to, like, some, like, city limit board or whatever, and it tells you population and the number of how many people are in there estimated,
Uh-huh.
I tell them, look at that. Study that shit. Population, X amount of people. What is that? It's a number. You are only a number. Everybody is a number. We're all just there's one, two of us in a call here. In the YouTube channel, there's 13,000 people. There are only numbers. You can count people.
Mm-hmm.
You can replace anybody as long as you are able to breathe. You have arms and legs that work. You're physically capable of doing something. I don't give a shit who you are. You are replaceable. And I don't give a shit how good you are at what you do. You can be replaced by somebody who is either as good or better or a little worse. You can, and that is the fact of society.
Exactly, and that is
You are just a part of a population full of other people that are just like you.
pretty much just, and that's really all it is, and that is exactly why, Ryan. That's exactly why I do not let anyone that is quote unquote. You can't see me, but I'm doing quotes. Quote unquote higher above.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck if you are higher above than me. I don't give a fuck if you
I
make
don't
more than me.
Yeah, I don't
If you
care
have more
either.
responsibility than me, I don't give a shit. Because guess
Yeah.
what, motherfucker? If I walk up to you and I stab you, I guarantee you, you're gonna bleed red just like me.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you, I kick you in the fucking nuts. You're gonna go on your knees and start coughing and dying just like I would.
Yep.
I guarantee you, if I was to spit in your face, you would get mad just like me.
Jesus Christ, dude, you're going way vulgar.
We are the same
Starting
fucking
out
people,
with
motherfucker.
starting with stabbing and shit. My God,
Well, listen, I'm just saying.
God,
I'm really not a violent person.
are
I'm
you
just,
sure?
listen,
That's the same
okay.
guy that got into some like head bump fight after or over a license plate.
When you put it that way, yeah. But I mean, it's more than that. It's the fact that he had the audacity to follow me to my property and expect no
Yeah,
repercussions. That
okay,
was,
that was kind of his fault for doing that.
yeah.
Like he should
He
have
shouldn't have
blown that
followed.
off. That's
Yeah.
that's clearly somebody who has a high ego and thinks that they're more than. And see, and that's God damn it. Okay, the first thing that came to
Right
my mind
there.
was
Wait, no,
Chris.
no, no. Wait, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
wait, wait. Hold on. Right there. He drives a Tesla. He makes a lot of money. He thinks he's better. He thinks he can just follow me to my fucking property and do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because I drive a quote unquote shittier car than him. No, motherfucker. No. I
Like
don't care
nobody
what
is
car you
higher than
drive.
anybody, dude. I don't give a shit what you possess. I don't care if you got a lot of money. I don't care if you got a nice house. Whatever the fuck, it does not matter. In fact, it makes you look like an asshole.
Yeah, it makes you look like a fucking asshole. And now there is people out there that I do not associate with. And hear me out. Don't like look at me and be like, Daniel, no. Hear me out. So the people I don't like to be around, I don't like to be around gay people or trans people. The reason I don't like being around them is because I notice that they bring a lot of drama with them and they bring a lot of bullshit around them and they bring a lot of problems with them.
Not all.
Not all, most. If you go to a pride rally, you have a chance of being pepper sprayed or you have a chance of being pepper sprayed, you have a chance of being gassed out by crowd control, by riot control.
Yeah, I kind of agree
That's
with
with
Tyler. He's in the
that's with
chat.
that's with any riot. That's with any riot. But the reason I don't surround myself with those people is because I personally, they freak me the fuck out.
Why?
They freak me the hell out. And the reason they freak me the hell out is because I cannot sit there and imagine myself thinking, oh yeah, I take dick in the ass. I'm okay with that.
Okay, no, okay, but
I
see,
can't
you're
sit
looking at it
there.
way wrong, though.
I can't sit there and like imagine that. And I
No, well,
also
you don't
can't.
have to, dude. Just okay, dude. What were we just talking about? How like you bleed the same, you get hurt the same. It doesn't matter. It doesn't because like, dude, what were we just talking about?
I'm not.
Everybody is a person. I don't give a shit what they have.
Everybody.
Like,
Everybody is a person. I'm not saying they're not people. They
okay,
are people.
okay, no, but you're tying stereotypes to it, and you're tying all the nonsense to it. Like, dude, I mean, I have had a couple of people already that are they're guys, and they've asked me on dates before. I respectfully tell them I'm not into that. I'm not gay. You're a cool person. I'll still hang out with you, but like I'm straight. And they're like, oh, okay. And I still talk to them to this day. Like it does. You are, I don't care if you're gay, lesbian, just if you're part of the LGBTQ community, I don't care. If you're a different race, I don't give a shit because as long as you are a decent, and I've said this before in a previous podcast episode when Nick was on here, or Game Not Over if you guys know him that way. Because like he was on and we were talking about like his mom, great person. She says, it's because of our differences that we have so much to share, and it's very true. Because it doesn't matter who you are or what you are, as long as you're a decent human being, that's all I care about. That
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you.
like
What I
I
was.
don't tie stereotypes. I get to know the person first. Like, okay, yeah, I get it. The first thing that you see, okay, yeah, I get that. You can prejudge, but wait till you like open the book cover and actually read the book, and you'll get to know it. That's my
Okay.
thing.
So basically, and I respect that point. I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is, say we got 10 gay males in front of us, or if gay is offensive, homosexual males in front of us.
Okay,
Most of those males take penetration in the ass or like
but what does that
sucking
matter?
wieners, correct?
Okay, but what does it matter?
Yeah, to me, that's just weird. It's weird. There's still
Okay,
people, yes,
why?
but
Why does that matter though?
why does it matter?
Yeah, why does it matter? They're just people being people. They're doing the same shit everybody else does.
I don't
I
get
see
that.
nothing wrong with it, man.
I,
They're another person. I personally wouldn't care.
I don't care. I just don't want that
What?
around.
But I mean, okay.
I don't want. I just don't want that around me because it's. I just don't see it as
But
you see you grow up seeing all these playing all these video games, watching all these movies, and seeing all this shit happen on the news and in real life. You grow up around your family, never seeing this, never seeing gays, never seeing lesbians, never seeing trans people. Then all of a sudden it's all just thrown at you. It kind of freaks you out. Because I didn't grow up around gay people. I didn't grow up around lesbians. I didn't grow up around trans people. I didn't watch shit with gay, lesbian, or trans.
okay,
Anything that had to do with that, I did not grow up around, and then it all got thrown at me when I turned about like 18. I started like getting word of this. I started all getting like thrown at me. Like the only gay person I knew, Ryan, growing up was Derek,
yeah.
and he fucking weirded me out because
Which
the shit he would say to me.
I mean, okay, I can understand that because I knew Derek, so
Yeah,
I do get where you're coming from. But see, and that's Derek.
And I'm not.
that's not every gay person.
I know that's not everyone, and I'm not saying you want to suck dick, man. Hey, that's your business. That's you. Do what you do.
Okay, but see now you're contradicting yourself.
No,
You are though.
I don't care if you do it. Just
Okay,
don't bring it around me.
so much contradiction. Because like first you're saying that the whole thing freaks you out, and then now you're saying you don't mind it. Like, well, which is it?
It freaks me out, but I don't care if they do it. It freaks me out though when it's brought to me.
I am trying so
When
hard to
they
understand this logic.
so say there's a gay couple across the street, right?
Okay.
And then one day, and that they have proven that they're gay. You've seen them kiss, whatever, right?
Okay.
Bye, honey, I'm leaving for work, and they kiss each other, whatever, right? You're in your property, you're cool, you know that. They come up to you like, hey, I sucked this dude's dick last night. That's weird. Keep
But
that to
why?
yourself.
Why is it
That's
weird?
what I'm saying.
It's just them
It's
being them.
it's just weird, man. I just don't like that shit
It's
around me.
not though.
It is, man. I just don't like keep that shit to yourself. Like I don't have a problem with you being gay, bro, but don't bring it around me. You're gonna get the shit beat out of you. Just don't bring it around
Okay,
me.
okay, that's a whole nother issue, Daniel. Why would you get violent with somebody for that? That makes no
Because
sense. That's who they
because
are.
it's
That's
a
who
warning
they.
though.
That
Don't bring
is,
it around me.
dude. That is who they are.
Yeah, I understand that, but okay.
I,
So, like I said, I don't have a problem with them. But if
but
they're
you
like,
literally just say you do.
God, Ryan,
Oh
I don't have a
my god.
problem with them. I have a problem with them like shoving it in my
But
face.
I mean, okay, I get that because I'm the same way with religious people. Like, I don't care if you're
Exactly.
religious. Like,
It's
okay,
just like how
but
it's just like your religion.
the thing is, like, I don't care if you belong to a religion or whatever the hell. I'm cool with it because, like, obviously, I'm friends with Isaiah. And him and his family, they're Christians, and I still talk with him. Um,
Yeah,
but like, yeah, the moment it's like forced into me, then I will kind of back off a little bit, but like I'll still be respectful and cordial with them, uh, and like just as long as we have an understanding, like hey, don't talk about that with me, or if you do, like I will, like I've talked with my friend Nick, him and his mom, they're Christian, and
uh
I mean, but a little more than Isaiah though, like these guys are proper Christians. I'm not saying Isaiah isn't. I'm just
there's
saying, like,
Christians and there's all kinds of like
but like,
Pentecostal. There's all kinds of shit out
I
there.
mean, I don't support Trump. He does. But see, the thing is, I don't have that as like a okay, stay away from me kind of thing. Because like I don't focus on the shit you like and don't like because everybody's different. I like him and I still talk to Nick, dude. He's in one of my series. I mean, he's even been on this podcast. Him and I still text and whatever. Um,
I
super,
get what you're
super, super
saying,
cool
Ryan.
dude. But
Yeah,
like, and like we'll talk about religion. He says some things that I actually agree with. From the Bible or whatever. Like, he like we've talked, and everything that he brings up from like verses or whatever. The dude, I can't even begin to explain how much I like this dude because of that. Because that's who he is and whatever. And I somewhat understand what you're saying, but like at the same time, you're kind of contradicting what you're saying.
I understand how. I understand. I understand why you think like why you hear the me contradicting myself and contradicting what I am saying. I understand what you're trying to say and where you're coming from. I do. I do.
Okay.
It's really hard for me to explain. But what I'm basically if I ask you to respectfully not shove this in my face because it makes me uncomfortable, respect that as if you're asking me, hey, don't shove your Bible in my face. If you
Right.
continue to shove it in my face after I respectfully told you to stop, I'm gonna hurt you.
Okay. Well, see, I don't bring violence into it. I just like
I do. I'm a very. I'm a.
if they don't respect the border, I guess I'll call it the border, like the bubble or
The
whatever the hell,
bubble.
or the line, whatever analogy you want to use. Like
We'll call it a bubble.
if they continue to
in your space.
cross the line, even
Yeah.
after I've said no, then I will just leave and not talk to them anymore. Like, I won't get like physical about it. I'll tell them how I feel. But I won't beat them up for that because why? There's no reason for that either.
Well, you see, the reason I'm like that is because I'm very well, you know, man. um, you know how I am. If like, okay, so say let's throw a scenario out there. You mind if I do that?
I mean, you do what you want, man.
All right, so say you're in Walmart, okay?
All
Say
right.
you're in Walmart and you're trying to buy some food, or you're trying to buy some groceries or some toiletries, whatever you're in Walmart for. You're in Walmart, and there's a dude come walking by with, in your case, dressed to the fucking nines, like a straight church goer, and he's preaching the word of the fucking Bible to you, and you're just kind of like, hey, I don't believe in that. I respect your beliefs, but I don't believe in that. Could you please stop screaming in my face though about the Bible because you're making me very uncomfortable? He walks away, no big deal, but he continues to get in your space and get up in your face and then calling you out and basically calling you a bad person for not believing in it. I wouldn't just leave the Walmart. I'm gonna be like, listen, man, I have stuff to do here, but I can make you leave, and I will make you leave because I'm still gonna be in my Walmart. I'm here. This is my area right now. Get the fuck out of it. That's how I am. Very territorial. If I'm in somewhere that's a public place, I'm not gonna fucking leave because someone makes me uncomfortable. I'll make them leave because I guarantee you they're making not only me, they're making a lot of other people uncomfortable. I can see it on people's faces. I can see it on people's. I can read people very, very, very well. I'm very good at that.
Okay. I
I
mean,
I don't hate gay people. I don't hate trans people. But if you're gonna sit there and shove it in my face after I told you to please stop, it's making me very uncomfortable. But in their way, if they're just gonna be like, well, this is the way of our lives. What if you being straight is offending me and making me uncomfortable? You holding your girlfriend's hand is making you uncomfortable. I would tell him straight up, like, dude, look around you. I see maybe two people that are the same sex holding hands out of the 9,000 that are separate sex holding hands. At that point, you just need to fucking walk away, man. You're fighting a losing battle. Because even if I can sit there and argue with you, you're going to have someone else come up here and argue with you, and they outnumber you. That is the way that is. That is just a primal state. That's just the way it is. And
you
that goes back to the thing you were saying about society. Society looks at it that way. Society looks at it as like, oh,
but
Daniel's a
you're
homophobe and
looking through
hates.
the glasses of society, it sounds like.
No, I'm not. I'm telling them how it is. That is how society is. I'm letting them know, like, hey, you do realize coming at me is unsafe for you. It is unsafe for you. Coming at me is unsafe for you. Go fight with the other fucking straight dude across the street about this, not me. Let me continue about my day because I don't want to do this. Maybe over there they'll talk to you. Okay, I don't want to talk to you. I want to keep going doing my thing. All right, because it's abnormal. Okay, I get it. Everyone can be their own people, their own person. They can have their own opinions, their own personality. That's awesome. Flourish. Do your fucking thing, man. But
Yeah.
have some fucking couth though, is what I'm saying.
Uh,
Have some fucking couth. That's all I'm fucking saying, dude. If you're gay, cool. But don't walk out of the house dressed from fucking head to toe in rainbows screaming you like dick. That's all
okay,
I'm
but
saying.
why?
Because
Like, okay,
it's
but
not
it's also it's
fucking
freedom of speech, my guy.
I don't give a fuck if it's freedom of speech, dude. It's just not
Dude, what if
fucking what
you
you
say
do.
something like, what if you're a hunter or something? Like, I know you and your dad have done some stuff before,
Yes, I'm going hunting this October.
yeah, see? Exactly. And like what if you go out and you just pretty much yell out like, "Hey, we just shot a deer or whatever the hell you hunt." And and they don't like that. It's the same thing. It's just
That
a different topic.
That's what I'm
It's a
saying. Yeah.
okay, but like if you're happy about it and you're proud of it,
Hmm.
you wouldn't you boast about it? I know I would.
That's what I'm saying. We
Okay,
don't do that.
but
It's a
okay,
respect thing.
okay, but I'm saying
Like, okay, I'm straight, right? I'm straight. I have a fiance,
right.
right?
Yeah.
I don't walk out of the house screaming at people I'm straight. I like pussy. Because no one wants to hear that, whether they're straight or gay or not. They don't want to hear it. It's just like, hey, man, keep that to yourself. That's your business. I think
Okay,
people
but
that
see, and
do
like,
that
but
about
see,
anything, it's just fucking have some couth, have some respect about the public, man.
right, but at the same time, why can't you just walk away from it?
Because why should I walk away because someone's being inconsiderate? I'm not
Because
soft.
they're doing nothing to you. They're not hurting you in any way, man. And it's just words coming out of the mouth. That's all it is. Just sound, dude. It's insignificant shit. It doesn't do anything for you. You benefit nothing from it. You get nothing bad from it. Just go on about your day. Everybody's being
Well,
who,
if I don't,
but everybody's being who they want to be and how they want to be. There's no problem with that.
I'm okay if they want to be that. If you want to be gay, that's cool. If you want to be straight, that's cool. You want to be Christian, that's cool. You want to be whatever the fuck. You want to be a horse, that's cool. Do it in your
What's that thing
fucking
called where it's
own.
like half human, half horse? There's a
That's I think that's called furries.
no. I'm talking like the myth kind of thing,
Oh, you're talking.
the hybrid.
I know what you're. They're like a person from the waist up.
Yes,
Have horse legs. Uh not.
there is a word for that. I
Um,
can't remember it.
is it a minotaur
Maybe that's it. Yeah, that sounds right.
or a minotaur? I know is something like that. They're like it's the same thing, but they're a bull. They got like a bull's head, a man's torso, but bull like, but they got hooves.
And see, and like the thing
It's on the premise.
you brought up furry, and like I do
You
find
brought
that
up
a little weird
mythology.
too, but I don't bother it because it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go out to a gay pride parade and drive past saying like, yeah, y'all fucking suck, kill yourselves.
Like
No,
it does seem a
I'm not
little
gonna
weird
do
to me,
that.
but I'm not gonna judge because they're not doing anything to me. They're just enjoying themselves. Party on, whatever the hell you do, you.
But I'm like, I also look at it in the way like you know what I have a problem with, and
Hmm.
people can say whatever they want. I don't care because I think it's a little bit true. I find it a little weird that patriots have one day out of the year, but LGBTQ community or whatever the fuck they're called gets a whole month out of the year dedicated to them, but our
I can
patriots
understand
get
why
dead.
though, with all the shit and controversy and all the other shit. I can understand why that is because there were so many people that have went and judged that, and like people. And I'm very sorry to say this, but I'm just gonna be real about it. Like people like you, saying how it's super uncomfortable. Like, okay, you can feel uncomfortable if you want. That's how you feel. You can't, that's a natural how you feel. But at the same time, you know, they had been shut out for so long because people that don't agree with it have been making a big issue about it and making a big thing about it when it doesn't fucking matter because that's who they are. And they fought just like how women did for their rights and whatever the hell they fought that shit. There's and the blacks they fucking fought. I mean, black or what's his name, Martin Luther King Jr. He fought for that shit. He fought for equal rights. And that's why we have Black History Month. That's why we have the Pride Month, because these guys are fighting for what they believe in, and I respect that entirely. So like with all these things that they have fought for, because for some fucking reason society decided, oh, they have an issue with it, when really there's no reason to have an issue with it. Like if you don't like it, then okay, stop focusing on it. It's doing nothing for you. It's doing nothing to you. And if it doesn't infringe your rights, then why have an issue with it? If it doesn't infringe with you in any shape or form, why worry about it? Because it has nothing to do with you. They're being themselves. That's why they have all those celebrations or whatever, because they fought for what they believed in.
Yes, they did fight with for their billion, but
And the
they're
Patriots,
done.
those guys have
They're
been here,
done.
and like the Patriots, I could be dead wrong, so do not quote me on this. Um, the Patriots, or as I view them, and feel free to educate me here,
Uh-huh.
where like, what was I gonna say? I seriously, I feel like I have ADHD. Oh yeah, Patriots. Like how, and like I said, and don't get offended by this because my knowledge is not that broad with this.
I
Um,
ain't
yeah,
gonna-
yeah.
You're my friend. No, I'm good.
So, and I for the podcast people as well, I'm asking this and saying this out of my own education. So if I see,
Just, just,
I know
just say, it, brother, you're good.
I'm just trying to set the record here for myself too.
I
Um,
know, but hey, if they get offended, man, remember what you said. Fuck them. You know, hey, that's you.
well, in other words, but yeah. Anyways, so Patriots, I'm going to guess those are the people that are like the redneck Trump supporters, against all these things or whatever, and like they're fighting for their own thing, but also kind of goes against what
Me.
this country's really about, like being
Hmm.
diverse and all that shit. I could be very wrong, and if I am, please let me know.
So, me, I'm a. Are you fighting a fly?
Yeah. Keep talking. Keep talking.
No, I really
I'm
want
just
to watch
I'm
this go
watching this
down.
thing.
Jesus,
just go ahead. I
Ryan, that fly's living his life, bro. Let him live his life. Leave him alone.
think
He's
it's a
not bothering nobody.
I think it's a mosquito. But anyway, go right ahead. Explain.
Okay, so I am a redneck Trump supporter. You know this better than anybody.
Okay.
I fly this. I fly the Confederate flag proudly. I fly the Southern flag proudly. People get so misconstrued though, and they get so ass backwards about it. Oh, the Confederate flag's racist. Confederate flag's. I asked them why do you think the flag is racist, and they say the same thing. Most of them say the same thing because I
And
haven't
what's
talked to a
that?
lot of these people. I've talked to a few of them.
And what do they say?
They'll say, "Well, this flag was flown during when the Confederacy was fighting to keep slavery a thing."
And I feel that's very wrong.
Well, and here's the thing. I said, yeah, slavery is of course very wrong, but I also told them, I said, yeah, but they also flew the American flag during that time as well. They're saying that both of those flags are fucking racist because they're not. The Confederacy just stood for
And
rebellion,
the
man.
thing is, like,
That's all. No, that's all the
it can
Confederate
be a
flag stood for.
flag that has, I don't give a shit what color it has on it or colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the meaning that people apply to that as a label.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It's
the
what
reason they made it is what stands out the most.
they fucking the people of the South, the Confederacy, made the Confederate flag to be their own flag. At the time, they wanted to keep slaves a thing, but that flag isn't meant to stand for racism and keeping slaves. That's what they wanted, but that flag doesn't mean that.
But see, okay,
That just means
but
the
the thing
Confederate.
is, the people that made it had that idea, and so of course people are gonna see that and think back to them and be like, oh, I they stand for that kind of thing. So automatically their brain's gonna register that as okay, these guys had that kind of idea and they made this same flag too. So of
Yeah,
course
I
they're
understand.
gonna tether
I
that.
yeah, I understand how they get confused, but it's when they are soulfully gonna believe that and just that, and they're not gonna let me change their mind.
Kind of like how you are with the gays.
Yeah. What do you think that was gonna start a problem with me, Ryan? Hell no.
No, just
I'll agree. Go
uh
ahead. What are they saying,
no,
Ryan?
no, just I'm
Now
learning.
what's going on?
No, I'm learning more and more every day. That's all.
About
Just learning in general.
what?
But anyways, we are well over 2 hours into this thing. Like 2 hours and 38 minutes.
I don't know what this chat is saying, Ryan.
No, just thanks everybody for watching. Or thanks everyone for tuning in. We appreciate you checking out the podcast and hope you enjoy our bullshit.
Oh yeah.
And other bullshit. Feel free to follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, or Amazon Music, and subscribe to the Very Podcast YouTube channel. That link should be in the description below, as well as the other Spotify and all that other platforms, all those links. But yeah, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, we have a Discord server you can find also on the YouTube channel's About tab. You can find the link there. And with all that said, thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. Have a good one, everybody.